Is it recording?
Yeah.
No, I'm blessed.
Oh, yeah, let's cut it out.
What's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of the Free Shots Tequila podcast with myself, Marvin Abbey. Who else we got in the studio?
Tazer fucking Black, baby.
Yeah, Keith's not here. He's got something wrong with his stomach. If you listen to the last episode, we're recording these 2 days in a row, innit? So the Friday episode that just went, we recorded yesterday, and this is another episode. So this comes out. Anyway, it comes out when it comes out. So Keith's got a problem with his stomach, so he's not here. But we've got a very, very special guest. Can we know your name, brother? Where you're from?
Troops.
Man, like?
Northwest, Graham Park.
I swear.
Yeah, blood, Graham Park, man.
Oh, we got mutuals already.
Who you gonna say, sir? Who you gonna say, blood?
Like strings.
That's my best man, bro. That's my best man at the wedding,
That's
blood.
my best man, you know.
That's my best man at the wedding, blood. You get me? Me and him, like,
Strings, that's our guy, man.
yeah, that's like when I'm talking, like, me and him, like, him and my mum. Well, his mum and my mum. You get me?
Mad close.
Before we were even born.
Oh,
So
sick,
me and
sick,
Strings
sick.
is like,
You're growing up like brothers.
Yeah.
Basically brothers and that. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him that you come with the 40s. He'll be like, yeah.
man, like, Stringer bell, yeah.
Strings,
We were talking about driving just before this we started, and I was saying that when I took my test, had the perception was around in it, but man didn't rate it. So I revised for the test, like the theory,
Yeah.
not had the perception. But the way I failed, blood.
You don't have to revise for that, though.
Of course you do.
You don't revise for hazard
But
perception, bro.
You do. You got to watch. You watch the DVD, yeah.
That's not revising.
Brother, you prepare for it, bro.
Oh, okay, prepare. You said revise.
What does revise mean?
No, but with the hazard perception, you just tap the thing when you see a hazard,
Brother,
bro.
But the thing is, you need to know what you're doing before you get in there. Man didn't watch the DVD. I revised the theory, yeah. So I literally got the paper, yeah. Like, you know, like when you look at the paper, man got all the questions right. Hazard perception failed. I said, what? Man, what?
So what were you doing?
Did virtual reality?
What were you doing then?
Because basically, when you see a hazard, you're supposed to click the mouse once.
No, I keep clicking. What do you mean?
Nah, if you click that, so you can fail for that.
No, I passed, bro.
Yeah, you
No, but there's not only one hazard.
No, but that's when you see a hazard, you click. When you see another hazard, you click.
That's what I mean.
If you're doing,
Oh, no.
what I'm
What
saying?
I'm saying that, for example, if a car pulls in and it jerks back out, that's a hazard. That same car could do something else. It's still a hazard.
yeah, but every time you see a hazard, you press it. But I don't know what I done. Man failed, but I was pissed. I had to rebook a test, and I came back the next week, and I passed everything.
Yeah.
But they're making driving harder. But my thing is, if you're making driving harder, yeah, but what about the people on the roads that have been driving since the 70s, 80s, 90s? They're the hazards, bro.
It's true because they took their tests in a different way, blood.
Brother.
You understand? Even people that took their tests in between 2000 and 2005.
Yeah, but driving hasn't changed.
No, but you're forgetting. Remember, like, you driving, you seeing a sign and knowing what it means is key.
Like all these signs now, blood.
Yeah,
You're
but-
like, yo, what's this sign? Like, what's them signs when they say you can't go down this road at a
Yeah.
certain time?
Oh, brother,
and all
that
of
one
this
has
and
killed me.
bro, do
many
you know how many
times.
times
That's
man has
killed
got
Bear, man.
bagged?
Bro.
You get yard and then they just
that
come
one-
through the post, blood.
That one is an immediate ticket.
It's a meet.
You can't reverse.
Nah. You can't bust that one. Or even the roads that you can't reverse back now.
Yeah.
If you catch blood, you're mad.
But them ones, when you look up and see the sign, you just stop for a minute. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Because you know it's done.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. You know, it's not even like you can quickly, like, you're just like, oh.
But you see with those ones, yeah, I think that's for everyone. Like, they should have made an announcement that these are the new signs. Everyone, even me that took my test in 2012. I don't know what that sign means.
That's what I'm saying. All right, what about on the road? It's like a triangle, like that, and there's like 2 or 3 of them. Do you know what that means?
The triangle, there's 2 or 3 of them.
Like, as in, if you're driving,
I
on the
haven't even seen
if
that,
you're
blood.
driving on the motorway, there'll be like a triangle like this, a white triangle, and there'll be like 1 or 2 or 3 of them.
Oh,
Oh, is that when you have to keep the gap between the cars?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, some
yeah,
people
yeah.
won't know that. Some
Yeah,
people think,
yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck is this? Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but even on the motorway, I'm not trying to be up in the next man's batty, bro.
Pause.
A lie?
Like,
Hey,
them,
yo.
You know them drivers that are on, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you flash, I'm like,
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. Like,
That gets me mad, though.
I like aggressive driver, man. Nah, come on, blood. You
Bro,
understand?
you don't
if you're
wanna-
in the third lane, bro, and you're not scurrying, come out the way,
bro,
blood.
it's 70, bro.
Like, nah, come out the middle lane, it, bro.
A man's doing 120,
Come out the
so
lane.
he come out the way.
No, it's true.
It's
though.
nah, because yo,
120.
That
You're not
doesn't
supposed to be doing
yeah,
120,
you're supposed
bro.
to be- No, but the thing is,
Nah,
that,
but you're doing 70.
Yeah.
blood. You're supposed
The
to be
legal limit.
Nah, third lane, like you
It's
have
for
to be doing
overtaking.
minimum 80, 90. If you're not doing 70,
Bro,
then
bro.
yo,
Nah, Choose, I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. Nah, I hear you. But it's mad still. You're breaking the law, bro.
yeah, but
Hey.
you have to catch man, innit? Like, you know what I mean? You have to catch man in the act, blood.
But the right lane is for overtaking.
Nah, I know.
If you're doing a young 50, like there's times when I'm
50
driving,
right lane is brazy.
brother, sometimes I'm in a rush and I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, beep, beep, and then you drive past them, and then the worst one is when they try and speed up to not let you go in. Nah, don't do that, man. 'Cause you weren't on this thing before. Now you're trying to speed up so I can't go past. Don't be an arsehole, man. Hella road rage, bro. I've got the worst road rage, bro.
I don't think your road rage is worse than this guy. I don't think anybody's angrier than you, know.
No, whoa, blood. You see this perception?
No, but it's the way you come out though.
What?
Like, I've seen some Arsenal interviews after a bad Arsenal game, bro. And I'm like, I feel bad, but Troopz, kind of fucking club run. Kind of blood club. Oh, you see this team, yeah? No heart. I'm like, yo, Troopz, man, relax.
Fuck, I told you, I didn't shit.
You know what, yeah?
Arteta's like, butter, allow me, brother.
You know what? I'm not even on Arteta right now. I can't even lie. Like he's turning it around.
But the thing is, you were anti Arteta when he first came, though.
Because you know what? Yeah, when he first came true, like it was at the time. Yeah, we just got rid of Emery. You get me? And I thought that we needed like a proper manager, like an experienced manager who's gonna come in and shake up the place. Like, you understand? Like there was proper managers available. Like Ancelotti was available. I was like, yo, we need to be jumping on that. You get me? And then the Arteta thing happened. I was in New York when it happened as well, blood. So I was like, yo, dog, like, I'm coming back to London for this, blood. Like, hit me, like, respectfully, man was like, yo, this is like a number 2 coming in as a number 1. It's his first job as well. The position we were in was mad.
Yeah, you lot going through turmoil, though.
Turmoil, blood. You get me? I didn't think that he had the minerals to handle the job.
When you look at the team that he inherited, and the team he's got now, there was like a picture of the two, and I was like, raw, I didn't realise he got rid of this many man and got the team to this point. But with that being said, I still think he is a stubborn manager though. He's
see
cool,
Wenger
but
traits.
because Wenger was very
loyal, stubborn, arrogant.
Yeah, and the thing about Wenger ball was cold, but there was a stat with Alex Ferguson where he didn't play the same 11 for, I think it was like 18 months or something mad. Like it would change like one player. Like it might put
always tweak
John up. Yeah. So that if you're an opposing manager, you don't know what United team you're going to face. Whereas Wenger, every game you knew what Arsenal team it was going to be. And although we played great football, after a while,
it was predictable.
And the same thing with Arsenal team last season. You knew, all right, Saka, Jesus, Martinelli, Odegaard.
You locked that.
Party, Xhaka, Ben White. Like you knew like what it was. So if you're a manager, you just train Arsenal on Saturday. We got the whole week to prepare for Arsenal. So you started to see that we blew teams out at the beginning of the season, but towards the tail end of the season, teams started to have our number because they knew what we were. Lock off Saka, that's it. Odegaard, strangle him so you can't have no creativity or no hold in the game. And that's it. Like,
so based on the insight that you have with footballers and stuff like that, do they see what's going on online? Because I've always wondered that.
Yeah. So yeah, they do. They see.
Do they take it on board?
Yeah. And they take it to heart, blood. Like real talk. They take it to heart, blood. Like a couple of them have unfollowed me.
Swear.
Because of opinions, blood. You get me?
Like who? Or you don't want to say no names?
I don't want to say in it, like.
Current Arsenal
Arsenal, they definitely watch this show as well.
Oh, free shots?
Yeah, it's one of the man them, blood. Like he's one of like you'd say he's man them, innit? You get me? But yeah, he got in his feelings, unfollowed me. Because for me, like I give honest opinions, innit? You get me? And a lot of these players have to realise like I'm older than a lot of these younger fans on Twitter and a lot of these newer fans. You get me?
Yeah.
So I'm coming from an era where I expect a level of Arsenal player on that pitch, blood. You get me? Because me growing up as a kid, I grew up with like, so my first back four was Seaman, Dixon, Adams, Winterburn, and Bold. That's my first back four. So we're talking original.
That's 1-0 to the Arsenal days.
You understand? George.
That's what you say. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Because them man, the defense was brazy, bro.
From Arsenal, if we scored, people would like, other teams would just say, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's done. Because you can't break this team down. You understand? So like, I expect that level of player in my club. So if I see a player that's not worthy, not respectfully, you're not worthy of wearing the Arsenal shirt.
Mm.
I'm going to tell you, blood. Do you understand? Because I'm not levels to play for Arsenal. If my son made it pro and he wasn't at the level to play for an Arsenal, blood, and he signed for us, I'd be like, yo, bro, you get me? Like, this is a, like, you know what I mean? This is a serious thing. Are we really signing? Are we really signing Trey, blood? Like.
Yeah, but what do you think it takes for the player to understand what it means to wear the Arsenal badge, though?
You have to look at the history of the club. You have to know.
Do you think these new guys do that?
I think
football changed now.
Yeah, because a lot of these men are in this for the bag. Like, you understand? Saudi Arabia here, man are running. You get me? Like, running. You understand?
You know the Ruben Neves deal?
Look at that. The
Newcastle already want to loan him.
You see?
47 million, you know?
Yeah, blood.
Yeah, worth that.
And how old is Nev? No, but how old is he? He's 26, bro.
26, yeah.
Hudson-Odoi, they just offered him. You understand? Like, he's young as well, blood. You get me? Is he going to go? It's a big bag. You understand?
Massive bag.
Football's different now. Like, back in the day, man weren't moving to clubs for money. Man were moving to clubs to win things.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You'd leave a club because you wasn't winning nothing. Now, if your bag isn't right, I want to cut. I can go get 300 bags there.
Yeah.
I can go get 250 there. You understand?
Even like what we're talking about with Sancho, like if United don't plan on having Sancho in their plans, is he going to leave? He was saying, no, because I'm earning 350, I'll firm the bench. I'm like,
come on, bro.
He ain't going nowhere.
You want to kick ball,
blood.
though?
No.
Yeah, of course you want to kick ball. It's like that's your bread and butter. You get me? But 350,000 does
a week
cushion the blow. You understand?
And also,
it cushions the blow.
I feel like with footballers as well nowadays, the money changes you because you work hard, you get the payday, and then distractions come in. Like when you look at someone like Ronaldo, you can't distract man because he's so focused on the bag. I mean, so focused on ball. You can see Ronaldo like.
That era of football is gone.
He doesn't care about anything else. Like the money's secondary.
The only one like that now is probably Haaland.
Yeah, Haaland.
Like I see Grealish saying about Haaland, like this guy's so boring.
Yeah,
like he just eats, sleeps, train, repeat.
Even that interview that he done, I think
KDB as well.
Yeah, he's another one.
Bellingham as well. You can see Bellingham is like focused on football. You can
Ake
see
as well.
I think there's still some guys. There's still like I said, was it the interview? I think it was after where he was speaking to Thierry Henry. And he's like, how can I be a better footballer kind of thing? And Henry was just basically telling. I think he was saying
to Haaland.
Yeah. Something about
play more with your right.
Yeah, with your right or the left, whatever. Once you've mastered that, as much as you've mastered your other side,
you're done.
It's game over.
Yeah, and that's sick because it's like a man saying, "Yo, like I want to get better."
And he was really listening. Like, when you look at Haaland was when Ori was talking, he was like looking at him and taking in what he was saying, and that's good to see.
It looks like a student still, but I think football's changed because in those days with Adams, Bold, Winterburn, your Linnegans, people like that, yeah, you heard the fans maybe chat shit in the stands, but your main issue was the newspapers in them days. Newspapers might bust a wild story about you on a bender somewhere and you drinking, but you don't have to worry about opinions like that. Whereas YouTube, Insta, like, remember them days, you just turn off the TV, you don't watch the news, you don't read newspapers, you don't hear nothing in them days. Apart from the fans, and you don't give a damn about the fans. Whereas now, you can open your phone, bro.
And it's everywhere.
Swipe up, made you think, link up TV, GRM.
Free shots.
Troops to saying to man, get out of my club.
But a lot of these men don't run their socials as well.
Yeah,
it's only a couple of them that run their socials.
Yeah, but I guarantee you might probably be a brethren.
Brethren got burner accounts.
That would say to them.
Yeah. They got
a lot of their brethrens.
We'll send it to them and say, have you seen what my man's? Yeah.
Oh, it's 100%. Because there was an Arsenal player who's left now, and his man them, like I used to see them at games, and then we tried to do something, and his man them were like, oh, Troopz, why did you say that? And I said, blood, because and then he was like, oh no, he shouldn't have said that. Like, I was like, but whatever, man. Anyway, man. Like,
they proper take it to heart.
Yeah, bro.
No,
like,
but come on, you're gonna take it to heart, bro.
No, but I see it as it's part of the game.
Nah,
if you want to be in football,
I hear what you're
it
saying.
is highly critical, bro.
Even pundits. Like, I've seen pundits beef managers. I've seen Jurgen Klopp beef pundits. When there was one time, I can't remember what pundit said something about Liverpool. And he was like, when did you see that? And they were like, no, we saw it, Jurgen, that blah, blah, gone. Interesting. But you can see he was vexed. I've seen Roy Hodgson get vexed at pundits. I've seen Alex Ferguson refused to do a BBC interview for years.
Yeah, he banned them from
He banned them from games for time.
Yeah, but that's sick though. I rate that.
But you can't be. But you're saying, but if it's part of football, why are you banning BBC?
Because you're coming to infiltrate my players and start talking shit. I'm saying I get the freedom of speech and say whatever you want. I also get protecting them as well. So, for example, them not running their socials, that makes sense. You don't need to see that. Play your game, get your head in the game. If you lose, you lose. You win, you win. Cool. But it's interesting to see because someone said something about, I think it was Bruno Fernandes, that every time they win, there's a particular type of message that he puts out. Every time they lose, there's a particular apology. It's just like, bro, are you going to do this every week? Like, you're going to apologize every week. It's part of the game. You win some, you lose some. So that must get annoying as well. But I guess it's just them trying to keep up with their socials.
But it must be. But the thing about, I think AFTV became so famous because Arsenal were doing so bad.
Yeah.
So like, it used to annoy me because the moment we lose, I see people tweeting, "Oh, I love AFT tonight."
Yeah,
I'm like, you're not even.
You don't think that used to rattle me, blood.
And they're not even Arsenal fans. These are like other fans.
It was
Like man are saying about the players' mental health. What about my mental health, blood? You know, I'm walking on the road, man. Like, "Aye, Troopz, man, are dead. Aye, 5-1. Aye, yo, tear. You get me? The players get to go home, sit on 200 bags a week, and they're calm.
Some of them are raving.
Hey, one time,
Like, bro, there was one time I caught one of them in a dance. I was like, blood, are you mad? Bro, yo, I should bust your head, you know?
Troopz walked over with the bottle showing
I
that.
said, yo.
Between the babes.
Like, security tried to come. The player was like, said to security, no.
He's
Cool,
cool,
security,
cool.
like, nah, it's cool, leave it. I was moving mad. I was like, brother, you taking a fucking piss? We just lost 3-1. And you're out here. I said, nah. I said, nah, you better leave. I said, you better leave, blood.
Hey.
And he left. I swear to God, he left.
Probably
He left, bro. Him and his old entourage left, blood.
What's the, in your opinion, like what are like the 3 worst Arsenal games that you've been to that like you remember that you're like, I can't believe this, bro? Like you like our worst losses, like that hurt you the most.
Aye, by the way,
back who, blood?
By the way, to the listeners, he clenched his fist. Marv's taking that to a dark place, you know.
Hey,
I think I've got my 3 already. Still.
no, so Baku,
What's that Chelsea final?
yeah, man was there.
Yeah, it was a nasty one.
5-1 Bayern, man was there. And then
Them Bayern ones weren't that bad to me because I never.
because
5-1.
the fight. The one away from home because we equalized bang on half time. Alexis, and in the away end we were like, yo, these man have been battering, man. It's 1-1. We got the away goal. Like bloody, even if we get out here with like 2-1 at Emirates, bro, we're slapped. We were like, confidence was, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. It was like, blood. I just traveled to Germany to see my team lose 5-1.
Hey.
I said, blood? My head went, bro. My head went. That was the first video that got 1 million on AFTV.
Oh, because they interviewed you afterwards and you were just steaming.
Bro, we done the interview, jumped on the coach, went to the airport. Tao was uploading the video, uploaded it. We got on the plane. By the time we landed at Luton, it's from Munich, it's about an hour and a half, 45-minute flight. By the time we've landed, and I've tapped my phone on, bro, the video's on like 700k.
Fuck.
In like an hour and 15 minutes, bro. Like, I was like, I said,
Raw.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said 700. I said, and it's going up. Then it goes trending. Then it goes trending 1. Then it's trending 1 for like 4 days, blood. Then we played West Brom. We lost 3-1. My video dropped. Bayern Munich went to number 2 trending. My one went to that one. West Brom went to 1. So then I've got 1 and 2. Yeah? This is 4 days. Then we play Bayern Munich second leg. I've still got 1 and 2. We lose 5-1 again. My video drops. New Bayern Munich number 1. West Brom number 2. Bayern Munich number 3. Me, like, for a week.
Better pain,
Bro, Robbie ate nice. That's what I say. Like,
Okay, that's exactly what was going to be my next question.
I knew it.
Nah, it has to
Robbie
be.
ate nice.
So,
yeah.
in all
Go
this
on.
pain, there's
Yeah.
obviously someone is looking at the numbers
It's
thinking,
profiting. It's
yo,
profiting.
we're flipping dough. I mean, at some point, Robbie must have
Yeah.
Robbie must have thought, yo, I Arsenal lose again, man. I lose again,
You're
man.
a dickhead.
I would have been there like, hey, Marv, honestly, I'm running the YouTube, whatever. Our
You
video's
want a
got
cup or
number
you
one. No, I just drink from the can.
Yeah, it's calm. Love, bro.
One video's got number one. One video's got number two, yeah? And I say to you, bro, based on the analytics, I just made 10 bags. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And I say to you, yo, bro, come to my yard. We need to film a video. Arsenal just lost 3-1 West Brom. Bro, you might say, fuck off Tazer. But the 10 bags, I'd be like, what? Hey, send your postcode. I'll do it. I'm telling you, bro. Even thing, Deji, KSI's brother, went on Kick Game with Craig Mitch, yeah? And he asked him, like, what's your most streamed video? He said, when I was beefing my brother. I still get peas off that video now.
Yeah.
We're not even beefing no more.
Yeah.
That
People
video
still
is,
watch it.
bro, the AdSense he gets on that video, he said he's getting 4-5 figures. I'm telling you, people love negativity. It's weird.
It's like even the there was a video. It was lockdown times. We played Burnley. These times I'm in New York for the first night to Barstool, and then
That one in the studio, you're going mad in the studio.
Nah, that was the Willian. This was a fan cam.
That was fucking hilarious.
When I grabbed the mic off Zar and I'm like, we're 15th. We're 15th in December, blood. And then that one got a mil. But when that one dropped, blood, because of AFTV and how I saw the views go, blood, within an hour, yeah, because you know you lot got YouTube, so you know you can look in your real time.
Yeah.
In an hour, yeah, it's on like 200K. I was like, yo, I said, dude, this is going to go for a mil. I said, fucking hell, blood. These times I'm in America, I'm like, I'm all the way here. I'm not even with like Robbie and that.
Yeah.
And people are still watching. Like, that's when I kind of realized, like, all right, cool.
Did that help negotiate your badge?
Nah, because I already was at Barstool at that point.
Oh, okay.
So I already made the jump. But when I made the jump, I always backed myself in it. That's why I did it. You get me? But there was that little, oh, this is big, blood. You understand? Like,
how did it happen that the Barstool thing? I mean, the Barstool thing. Like, how did they approach you? What happened?
So like, me, Robbie, and that we went to pre-season in America, and then crazy love out there, blood. Like mad love. I couldn't believe it, blood. I was like, oh, this is mad. And then I met my agent out there, who's my agent now. I met him in Charlotte. He's from Charlotte, and he's like, yo, I'm an agent, rare tear. Have you got an agent? I was like, nah, I ain't really got one, blood. Like, yo, like, you don't, like, your stock is high, like, like, let's just talk, innit? I was like, all right, cool. Said to Robbie, like, yo, I'm gonna chat to this guy. Robbie was like, oh. At the time, Robbie was like, oh, whatever, like, you get me? Little did he know, boy. Yeah, that's that. So he was like, all right, cool. Then me and him's talking, and he's like, what are you making in England? I was like, what I'm making. And then he's like, all right, cool. I can get you this in America. I was like, what? Swear down. He's like, yo, you understand? This company, Barstool, is basically AFTV with the bag. You understand? You have full ownership of your rights. You own your IP. When you leave, your channel goes with you. You don't understand. They just give you a wage and you just
do your thing.
Do what you do normally, innit, blood, basically. I was like, let me see what Barstool is. I see it. These times, Gilly and Wallow weren't signed. So I was like, see, bare white youths. I'm like, yo, this is some, blood, this ain't really, you get me? How am I going to fit into this, blood? You understand? Then I'm like, he's like saying to me, all right, cool, come to New York. You get me? I'll fly you out. Come here for 2 weeks. We go Barstool, we meet the people, them, take you around, and then you can make your decision from there. I said, all right, cool. So I said to Robbie, yo, man's going to New York. He's like, what?
Yeah, Robbie said, nah, the videos, brother.
Now he's...
I said, Bayern Munich. West Brom, Bayern Munich. Like, yeah, can't know him, man.
I said, what, you realise your stock's high, yeah? Okay.
He was like, and Robbie was like, what, you going? I was like, yeah, blood. Like, yo, man's going to meet them and see what they got to offer type of thing. Went out there now. Showed bare love. You get me? They brought me on like all their big shows that they have out there. I met Zar. Zar was a fan when I first met him, innit? So when I walked into like, he's a producer on like a radio show. So when I walked into the radio room and he's seen me, he's like, he's actually shaking, blood. I'm like, yo, what I got, my brother? He's like, oh my fucking God. The way he talks, Troopz. Oh my, my blood clot, yeah. I was like, yo, big up my G, like, you don't know. He's like, yo, I couldn't believe, like, when they said, yo, you want to come and see and look what's going on. I said, yeah, blood, like, yo, I'm about opportunities, you get me? Like, this thing here, come to see what's going on. Like, went there, did a couple shows, and then Dave wasn't there, innit? Portnoy, the one that owns it.
Okay.
Dave weren't there. He was going through a madness.
With the girls, innit?
Yeah, the tapes.
Yeah.
So then one tape dropped. This is like 2019 times though. He's a beat. So a tape dropped then. So he was trying to deal with it. And then the day before I left, Dave said, not Dave, Jetski, my producer now, he rung my agent Charlie and he's like, yo, Dave's in the office. Bring Troopz. Like, it's not even a plan. Just bring, like, it's not even like, I ain't told Dave nothing. Just bring Troopz.
Yeah.
And just hear me. So I was like, all right, can we go? So we went there now. Walk into the office. Dave's like, who are you? Like, Dave's forward, blood. You get me? I fuck with him heavy. That's my dog. Like, I can't lie. I fuck with him heavy. Like, he's like, who are you? I'm like, who am I? I'm like, I'm the one that's gonna fucking make your company like the shit. Like, you understand? No one knows you with football, blood. No one knows you in UK. No one knows you in Europe, blood. Man, know me over here, blood. You understand? Now you man are local bad man. I'm global bad man.
Hey, come on.
Smoke,
Oh shit, one sec.
So he's looking at man like, yo, like, all right, he's got fire. You understand? So he's like, yo, you get me? All right, let's do this. Got the bomb, you get me? He's like, all right. Go like that. Fire in the booth, blood. Real talk.
Yeah.
You understand? So he's like, all right, so what's your name? I said, Troopz. He's like, where you from? I said, London. He's like, all right, cool. Like, so what, you do soccer? I said, no, I do football, blood. You get me? I said, you man play handball. That's not football, blood. And he starts smiling, innit? He's like, so who's this guy? Like, next to me, innit? I was like, it's my agent. He's like, what's your name? Charlie's like, yo, Charlie. He shook Charlie's hand. I'm like, yo, you lot are going to talk. I'm going back to London. You get me? Nice to meet you. Put my hand out like that. He spotted me. Said, cool. Left. Flew back to London. Charlie was like, yeah, we're going into talks with them now. We was in talks like for about 3 months. Then we went into COVID. COVID come out, went into lockdown.
Yeah.
So the deal got put on hold. You understand? Because I needed a visa to get out there. So I couldn't sign the deal. And then we're going back and forth with the money. Because they offered man a nice one, but I was like, no.
I want more.
I want more, blood. Yo, I need something nice, blood. So I got what I wanted. I was like, cool. Boom. Told my gal, showed her. She was like, all right, cool, let's do it. Signed the contract. Then I had to go fucking Poland because the visa place in London was closed. The only American embassy that was open was in Poland.
The fuck?
Yeah, blood. The only American embassy that was open
During lockdown?
Was Poland. So they flew me out to Warsaw. I was in Warsaw for 4 days. I gone to the American embassy, done an interview. They're like, why do you want to fly out to America? Why should we give you the visa during lockdown? I'm explaining to them, yo, it's my job. I've just signed to this company.
Yeah.
I have to go out there to work. They're like, all right, cool. We're going to discuss it. I'm sitting in my hotel room for like 2 days. No weed. Sitting there stressed, blood. I'm on Twitter like, yo, tapping out. I'm in Warsaw, blood. Who's the plug, bro? Like, I need a Zubi, blood. Then one you flipping hit me up on the DM. He's like, yo, Troopz, big fan. I got the thing for you, dog. Da-da-da-da. His fucking Instagram was on private though, innit? So I was like,
yeah, catfish.
Then he opened it. Then he opens it. So I'm looking now, yeah. I see he's got a kid. He's got a wife. They're all on his gram. I'm like, all right, cool. This you. I said, yeah, this is still. I said, all right, cool. Come meet me at the hotel. He come meet me. Turned out to be a Nigerian you.
Come on.
Yeah,
brother, we are everywhere, you know. What, in Poland?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Trust me. My nigga
Nigerians are
Bebe,
everywhere,
bro.
you know.
I'll plug you everywhere,
Trust
bro.
me. My brother Bebe, blood. You get me? My dog, you know. You understand? So then he come pick me up now. And then he's telling me that his friend is like a road you in Poland, but he's another Nigerian you. He's like, he's going to come to the house, bring you the weed. He's like, my wife's cooking right now.
Some food.
Jollof rice, some chicken.
Yeah.
But his wife's Polish. But he's taught her how to... It's like me and Lily, where Lily could cook up rice and peas, jerk, curry goat. She could go do her thing in the kitchen and throw down, blood. You understand? His gal is the same. So I'm like, raw, like, got a beautiful little mixed-race daughter. Lovely house, blood. You understand? Like, Poland is actually like Warsaw.
Any racism over there?
Nah, blood. Like, I was shocked, bro. Like, I went Belarus and got racially abused. You understand? I went Russia, got nothing. Russia was beautiful, blood. You understand? I'll be real, like, with all what's going on, I went Russia, World Cup, it was lit, blood. You understand? I went Poland was calm, bro. I'll go back to Warsaw still. Warsaw was nice, blood. Their KFC is dank. Can't lie.
So Belarus, what happened in Belarus?
Belarus, me, Robbie and Tao, we're in McDonald's. And man's sitting down. Robbie's gone to get his food. He's come back. And then there's like 2 youths standing by the food, like by the counter.
Yeah.
And they're looking at man, innit? They're looking at me. You get me? Because Robbie's like moving, like, you get me? When we're abroad, like Robbie, he moves different. You get me? Like he's moving professional. Whereas me, I'm still like, yo, you get me? Right? Like, I'm excited, bro. You get me? I'm like, yo, Belarus, dog, yo. Bro, I never knew I'd be here. And I'm like, man, like, yo, man's yo, I'm like, so I'm on my snap, like, yo, man's in Belarus right now, you know, McDonald's in Belarus, blood. Let me see what McDonald's is saying. And then they're just looking at man, blood, and I can just like feel it. You understand? And then when they walk past, he had like a flipping
swastika
on the back of his neck. And I was like, yo, Robbie, we need to get out of here, blood. I was like, yo, that you there was pretty man hard. He walked past, he's got the swastika on his back of his neck. Robbie's like, oh no, he's moving paranoid. I'm like, brother, let me tell you something, blood. They are on me in here, bro. Like, you might be the darkest you in here, but they're on me, blood. You understand? They're on me, blood. They're looking at me and like, that is black guy.
Yeah.
You understand? Real talk, blood. Like,
hey, Robbie, patted up, man.
Yeah, like
he was see the sides of that.
Yeah, because he wasn't looking, innit? So that is it as well. Like,
which one's Ty again?
Nah, this is Tao. So Tao's left, innit? Tao was the cameraman. He was behind the scenes.
Oh, I thought it was Ty. I thought it was
what, Specs?
Ty. Yeah, Specs.
The one that wears the Arsenal headphones.
Ty. Nah, so Ty's a real one, blood. I love Ty, blood. You understand?
Where did you get Arsenal headphones from, bro? Like, bro,
the shop, blood.
No, but you know what I mean. Is it, who's buying Arsenal headphones, bro? Like, get a kit, a tracksuit, a scarf,
socks.
Brother, Arsenal. This brother is the head to toe
pajamas,
brother. Yeah,
he's got everything, blood.
He's got pajamas.
Yeah.
Has he got the bed sheets?
Most probably.
He had, like, when he was younger. I don't know about now though.
He definitely still has.
Definitely got them still.
Oh, one pillowcase.
He's got the towel. I know he's got the Arsenal towel.
Fuck, he's rubbing the badge on. You know.
Badge on the meat. It's mad.
So what? You never had a like pause. You never had a. You never had a. Who you support, Taze? You're Man United,
Liverpool.
Nah, you're Liverpool, innit? You never had a Liverpool towel when you was a youth, man.
Nah, these man get on to me all the time.
Like, when I went to when I used to go swimming, my mum used to send me to swimming with like my Arsenal towel.
No. Yeah, back then.
Yeah, as a youth, man. Nah, as a youth. I'm saying as a youth.
He's like, what? How old is he?
Who's Ty? Early 50s.
Early 50s in the Arsenal towel.
He's always beefing, man. All the time.
He's beefing Dini right now. Shout out Dini, that's my guy.
Yeah.
Him and Dini's going out. Dini's my guy still. Like, me and Dini, get me? That's my guy still. He's a real youth. But
it's not serious though.
It seems, Dini.
Yeah, he's
cool.
I've
seen him a few times. I met him. He's cool, man.
Cool brother,
cool,
blood.
Troy Dini's man. But again, going back to, not even going back to, one of the reasons why I personally started a pod, is for personalities like yours to be out there and share your story. So like, there's Bear Man on the block. My block like you. Bear Man. That's why Loons. I fucking love Loons. You and Loons remind me of each other.
Loons, I've never met Loons, but like, when I watch Loons, blood. You understand? Like, I'm Margs, met Margs enough time. Lippy's from my ends, innit? You get me? Not my end, like Northwest.
Yeah, yeah.
He's from Press. I'm from Northwest. I'm Graham Park, so we're close. But I've never met Loons, but his energy, like the shit he says, blood. Like, you know Loomis, innit?
Yeah.
So Loomis always says like, yo, you and Loons, like,
bro, you and Loons together.
Yeah, you Loons are madness. Pause.
Whose show is it where they sit head to head and then they move there'll be a statement that they read out and then they'll move the beer. It's a football show.
I don't know what that is.
Is that on Sky?
No, YouTube. They're sitting in a room together and there's a table and someone will say,
was it Sidemen?
No. It's proper pundits, but it'll be like,
what is it? Overlap?
Is it overlap?
That Gary, because
Nah,
they
it's
do some tour thing now.
It might.
That show's sick.
Yeah, with Josh. Josh is doing his thing.
But it's
no, so I'm talking about this with Gary Lineker, Miko Richards, and Alan Shearer.
Oh, the one on BBC One.
That show's
Yeah,
cold,
when
bro.
they do the top 10.
Yeah, because
that's
the way
cold.
they bounce off each other and they just crack jokes. It's a cold show, bro.
But basically, they'll say something like, City's 11 for this last season just gone isn't better than the treble that won United's treble that United.
Ain't that 5?
Is it 5?
Ain't that 30? Ain't that Joel in them?
But they'll literally sit head to head, and then the beer will be like, it'll be like this. It'll be like strongly disagree, strongly agree.
No,
and then you
that's
place
Lad
it
Bible. I
somewhere.
swear it's Lad Bible.
Probably, I don't know. But that show's sick.
Yeah.
You and Loons on that? Mad thing.
Lord.
And let the topic be Arsenal, Liverpool related.
I feel like in terms of football, the two biggest personalities in football, I think, is you and Expressions.
Yes, sorry to cut you. It's Lad Bible. Yeah, this show.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
I'll say you and Expressions. That would be, because you can see on AFTV, yeah, like, Tottenham are so shit, yeah. Like, so shit. So shit.
So shit.
But because Expressions,
He's carrying them, man.
he gets away
It's
with
mad.
saying certain things because there's no way he can talk to Robbie because Arsenal and Tottenham we're not in the same league, bro.
No, but he's mad witty.
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
quick.
The comparison he makes
That's what I'm saying.
throws you off, man.
So
Like, when I do previews with people, there's no one, like, I don't plan nothing, blood. You understand? Even when I go, like, do previews with X, I don't plan nothing, but I'm on my toes. Because I know he can fire.
he's on it.
quick.
Yeah. You just got to get him. You have to get him.
And he's from Northwest as well.
Yeah, he's from Harsden.
Harsden. So I'm from Mitchell Brook, but it's in the middle of like Church Road.
That's like fucking Rafts and Bridge.
Yeah. Right in the
literally.
middle.
Yeah,
But then
that left.
Yeah. But then
Yeah.
when I turned 16, I moved to Rafts.
Okay.
Yeah. So I live in Rafts.
Okay.
But like I said to you, my side and his side were beefing. I'm not involved in it though.
Neither am I.
So there's times I'll be out and man are looking at strings and that will be looking at man like, I'm like,
Okay, so them time there, yeah.
yeah.
You get me, like.
But I'll be looking at them man like,
But now it's a bit weird because like Northwest is so small and
bruv, it's mad small.
it's like because I'm doing what I'm doing. Like,
Everyone wants to fuck with you. But
yeah,
then
so
it's
it's
like,
a bit
Yeah, it's
mad.
technically-
Like,
Yeah. Because of
certain
history
places
and
I'm
that.
where like people will look at me and they'll be like, yeah, that's Troopz, but your face looks familiar for something else, blood. And it's the eyes where I know, like, this brother knows something.
Yeah.
Like, have I done something to this shoot, blood? Like, what's Strings done? What's TT done? What's the man them done?
Hey, my birthday.
I'm like, yo.
Imagine my birthday, yeah. Certain man came and obviously certain other man were there. So it was like, because it's Tazer's birthday, we're not going to do nothing, but I don't want to be here. So certain man left,
Yeah.
gone VQ. But everyone had the same idea. So everyone's gone VQ. Bruv, they tried to circle your lot, tried to circle one Don in the toilet. And he's like, I'm not part of it. They're like, nah, we don't believe you, bro. You were definitely there when so-and-so happened. He's like, listen to what I'm saying. Phone whoever you need to phone and double check before you don't do anything. You know, like a man circled man in the toilet. There's 4 men behind, there's 2 men behind him, 2 in front. They're ready to wrap my boy in the toilet. He's like, bro, make the phone call first because you don't want to do what you do first and then find out you've made a mistake.
Yeah.
So they made a phone call now. And the youth's like, nah, my man was there, but he's not one of the main guys that violated. But he was there. And then he explained why he was there. Imagine you're just chilling on the block and the man goes, yo, let's go Westfield. So I jump in your car. I'm not from your ends, but I've just jumped in your car. We get to Westfield, I do a madness and then jump back in Troopz' car. So it looks like it was me and Troopz that did it.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened. My boy was just a driver, bro. He was just like, this is why I can't roll with these youths no more. And I'm like, bro, I keep telling you, bro.
They mashed him up.
Mind you. No. He got out of it because someone else walked in, a bait guy. I'm not going to say his name. I'll say his name's after. But he walked in and was like, no, you man, this is family. And they're like, all right, cool. At the end of the day, we got you, we caught you, but you know our faces, innit? If we catch you on the rebound, walk on. And then it just fizzled out because when they phoned the guy and he answered it, he was like, nah, that's not the guy I'm looking for. But it's just techie like that. Like, and there was 4 different ends in that toilet.
Yeah, it's like
4.
my wedding, yeah? Was the techiest, blood. I had man ringing me like, yo, man, no, my man's there, but it's your day. Like when my nan died, God rest her soul, people came to the funeral. There was enemies at the funeral because my nan was like that woman in the ends,
Yeah,
like that everyone respected. Like our strings about my nan, like he was so like I saw certain man crying that I've never seen cry in my life. Like, you understand? Like it was different, blood. You get me? And everyone put their things to the side to come together for Nan. The 2 times they've done that was Nan's funeral and my wedding. And it's like, I don't know why, but I feel like I don't know, like Like, out of my generation, there's only a select few that can go back to the end. Strings will tell you.
No, but you know what it is though?
I'm blessed. I'm one of them, blood.
But it's just,
You get me?
it's just respect.
But it's respect because the oldest never showed man love. Do you understand? So there was a couple that showed man love. So now when man see a couple of them, yo, I go on Troopz. I got time for them. Certain man see them, I'm, yo. Scurring.
But there's also certain things that, like, certain communications that you have with people that you don't really want to tell bare people because it looks like you're begging it. But like, me and Black the Ripper were like that, you know? But he's from where he's from.
Me.
Exactly.
Because I'm Black, that's family.
But if I say that to people that, but we never saw you and Blacks together, I'm like, okay. But me and him was cool. Just link up randomly in the car park and we'll just sit there chatting for hours.
Yeah.
He's danking it up. I'm like, this is too much, man. Like, well, that's what I'm on, innit? And we'll just talk about life and then we'll just cut for like 6 months. But we had mutuals where it's like, when he passed away, it was like, fuck. But because of how social media is now, people just see it as, oh, you're just begging it.
Yeah. They're latching onto it.
But you, that was his dog, you knew, for me, that's enough.
But people, a lot of time when it comes to relationships, I feel like man them are very different in terms of relationships. Like me and Troopz could be brethren from years ago and it's just, you might be married, you're living your life over there, I'm over here. But when we see each other,
it's like you never left.
We pick up where we've left off. And some people don't understand them relationships. It's just like, bro, I don't need to be super visible or always be there in a way because I am there. I'm just not there physically. That makes sense. As in, like, if Troopz were to ring, man, I'll pick up. Or if there's something happening, we'll link up every now and then. But some people, they see their friendships as, if you're not there for me...
You're not servicing me.
You're not servicing me.
Have you ever been chatting to a girl, and she tells you why she fell out with her brethren? And you're like, over that?
No, that's mad. I saw...
Something so trivial as that. Well, like, come with your brethren, man.
There was a podcast in America where they had... I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Fugazi podcast, I think. I'm not too sure. And they had some girls on the couch and they were saying, yeah, as we're getting older, if the friendship doesn't serve me, like, I can't be like with that friend. And then the brothers were like, what are you talking about? They're like, yeah, I mean, like, if I've got a friend that you're never there for me, why am I friends with you? And then the man them were like, you know, you have all different kind of friends. Like, all friends don't serve the same purpose. Like, there might be one bridge and just the joker. So you might go to him for jokes. There might be one who's the organizer. There might be someone who's maybe, I don't know, a fitness guy. Like, everyone's got their different roles in the friendship group. And everyone knows everyone's got a role. Do you know what I'm saying? But I can't be like, Troopz, I want to come out for my birthday. Like, for example, my birthday, if you said to me, I can't make it. All right.
Yeah.
You're a grown man. There's a reason why you couldn't make it. It's either you maybe didn't have money, you were busy, whatever reason it is, it's good enough for me because I know if you could, you would.
But some girls would be like, but you had all year to plan.
Brother, some girls would be like that, but that's my important day.
Yeah, that's my important day.
But gal, like, they hold on to shit, like, you get me? Like,
it's mad.
Like, even Nina, like, he said it, like, my Aries always wants to hold a grudge. My gal's an Aries, blood. When I heard that tune, I said, you see? Yo, I always hold a blood clot grudge. You see, you think it's live, man, I talk? Yo, I'm telling you, girls will hold a grudge, blood. Whether it's against a man or at their brethren, they will hold a grudge.
It's conclusions, though. I feel like women come to conclusions. Like, have you ever spoken to a girl before about something and you're like, how did you get here?
Yeah.
Like, she'll say something to you, and you're like, what? Why you just ask me? The fuck? Brother, like, you're in Kiev right now, brother. We were in Wembley just now, bro, by the IKEA. You're in fucking Kiev now. Like, how did you get here? Yeah, but I just thought that, just ask me, bro.
But it's like the meme, for example, when you go to bed and, like, you must have that with your gal all the time. You've gone bed angry because Arsenal's lost. And she's thinking, what did I do, babe?
No, but she's different though, because she's a Tottenham fan.
Yeah. She knows.
So she gets it.
Yeah, she knows like when
she'll get it.
Yeah, that's what you need, to be fair. But imagine you had a girl that didn't watch football and you're coming home vexed. You think, why are you so angry? It's just football.
Yeah.
What?
That's a sick segue still. They try to cancel you out here, brother. They tried to get my nigga Troopz out of here. When I saw that, I said, nah, man, they can't be getting Troopz like this, brother.
If you don't understand football, I see why you would watch that video and be like, why is he so hostile? But when
but look what I said in the video. Like, she's come in the room, yeah? And then she's like, how's it going? And I'm like, what do you mean, how's it going? Because literally, when she said that, yeah, De Bruyne's running at the back four. You understand? And then...
What that's the City game?
Yeah, it's the 4-1. When we got murdered in flipping Etihad, yeah?
Oh, is that the one that you're talking about? Because we were gassing him like, right, you don't like this. He said, let me see the team sheet. Someone put the team sheet in the group.
Man said holding
He
and
said, yeah.
said nah, it's done, blood.
He said,
Brother,
yeah,
the moment I
yeah,
saw the team sheet, yeah,
Bro, it was done.
I said in the group, we are finished.
Finished.
4-1.
Yeah.
I said no.
I said smokage, blood. So my man's running at holding, yeah, and he's shot. And then I'm like, you think you're funny, innit, yeah? I said, this is your fucking fault, blood. You understand? I said, leave the room, babe. Leave the room. Why are you here laughing? Leave the room, babe.
Yeah.
That's all I said. Imagine I'm saying babe as well. No one said that, blood. Do you
I
understand?
think it's your tone, innit?
And then this is the thing now, yeah? They love to they'll never, the blogs. The only blogs who post me, yeah, is like, Made You Think and 360 TV. Because they do they're like the big sport one, innit?
Yeah.
So they'll drop sport clips and they'll push my thing. And if I do like Made You Think, you will put stuff up as well. No one else does. So then the first one that went up was Fashion Concept. And then it was like domestic violence, We don't.
Jesus.
So I said, trigger warning. I said, yo, dog, you must not know me. Like, I'll slide in your DMs, bro. So I slid straight in the DM and I was like, yo, brother, you better change up your caption about fucking domestic violence, blood. Don't take me for some wallad, you know? Nah, we never meant that, Troopz. We had to just say that to put it out there. We've changed the caption. They've changed it. I said, fair enough. Gone to sleep now. I thought, okay, it's done. I wake up in the morning now, man's trending. I'm like, yo, why am I trending?
Man said, Bayern Munich ain't played Arsenal.
I said, blood. I said, I never went crazy in the fan cam. Like, why am I trending, blood? You understand? The video's trending on YouTube, but I'm trending on Insta, I'm trending on Twitter. I'm trending everywhere. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So when I go looking now, wife beater,
Jesus.
domestic abuse. You're just like and rare tear. They're trying to put me in the bracket with all these influencers that have been bagged for it and actually got bagged, like not where they've tried to throw something to stick and it's just got blown out, blood. You understand? So I'm like, yo, like, my girl's like, don't worry, man, ignore it. Like, don't worry. Like,
Do you know what's mad as well?
my girl's like, don't reply. I'm like,
You have to.
cool.
Sometimes.
I'm like, I won't reply. Then she's gone to work, innit? So I'm chilling in the yard now by myself. Took the kids to school, come back, and then when I've like, because I'm checking this in the morning when I'm like getting the kids ready for school. So when I'm walking them to school now, people are looking at me, innit?
You get energy in that.
But like, I'm thinking, are they looking at me because of this thing that's gone off? Like, because they haven't looked at me before. Now they're looking at me.
Anxiety's kicking in.
I'm not nervous or nothing like in it, but I'm not paranoid. But now I'm like, yo, is this guy looking at me because of the thing? Like, it's not like, oh, why are you looking at me? I'm like, yo, did my man looking at me? Like, that was a bit of a funny look, blood. But I'm just kind of about my business. So when I come home now, my girl's like, don't worry, like, forget about it, bun a zoot, drink a tea. Then boom. So I'm saying, cool. So then my brethren rings me now. One of the man them, I'll tell you who after. One of the man them ring me now, and I'm like, he's like, yo, they're trying it, I lie. And then when he's rang me, I'm like, nah, if he's rang me, blood, this thing is getting.
I like it because them man are not on socials like that.
These mans ain't on, the man ain't on socials like that, blood. They're like, yo, swear down they're trying to do you like that, bro. Alright, bro. Nah, can't have that, blood. I'm like, no, you're right. And I'm like, this pussy, blood.
I think people need to know, when stuff like that happens, what happens in our lives.
Yeah, the ripple.
So the ripple effect sometimes is girls will call you, like, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm fine.
My mum was like, yo, you alright?
Yeah.
I was like, mum, I'm good, man.
If it hits mumsy, it's
she's
rap.
like, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Could you know what I mean? Because they're sitting there thinking,
I'm like,
I know you.
Yeah.
This isn't you.
Yeah.
And you just have to say, it's the internet doing the internet
I
thing.
remember they're in rooms and they might be hearing people diss you.
Yeah.
And they're
because
like,
this is the thing
and
now.
they're backing you.
Imagine now, yeah? I'm going to tell you who as well after. His ting questioned me. I couldn't believe it. And to this day, she don't know that I know that. But since that, I lost all respect for her, blood. And I can't like, because for you to doubt me and you've been to my wedding, you've been around my kids, my mum, my uncles, people that even, man don't meet my uncle, blood.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, like, man don't see my uncle's face. You've met my uncle. And when that doubt, my brother said to me, yo, even Ting rang me and was like, yo, Troopz, yo, is Lily all right? I said, what?
Yeah.
And then one of Lily's brethrens, she was in all the comments, blood.
Serious.
Like, yo, I know like Troopz. He's been with Lily since 2005. Never that. You could call him this, that, da-da-da. Wife beater, you look mad. Rare tear. Oh, da-da-da-da, you're just saying that, da-da-da-da. And then every comment, like, she's posting, she's warring in the comments. Shade Barra's, and then Shade Barra dropped it. And then that's when it went.
Yeah,
when,
Jesus.
brother, when they drop,
When Shade Bar drops something, if that happens, you're like, when Shade Bar drop it,
you know they dropped the McDonald's video when I said I took a shit in the toilet, yeah? So basically what people don't know yet is it went on my TikTok first. And then social media guys messaged me like, yo, this one's got traction on TikTok. What are you saying? I said, send me the video. I'm going to post it on my Insta. Posted on my Insta. Traction. Twitter. Traction. He's like, Taze, I'm going to lie to you. This is hitting Shade Bar.
it's coming.
I said, all right, cool. We'll see. So we already knew. So when everyone was like, oh my God, it's on Shade Bar, I'm like, I know. Cool, you don't do your thing. Because everything I said in that video, I didn't have a problem with it. Cool. Hit Shade Bar. So that was like Wednesday, Thursday. That Saturday, I had a mad shoulder pain. You remember I've been complaining about my shoulder? Bro, I was in the shower like this for 2 hours. I don't know what the spasm was going on in my fucking shoulder. I couldn't put my arms down. So I didn't make it to radio. BBC, they're thinking, oh my God, Tazer's feeling, someone check up on him. I'm like,
Mental anxiety.
bro, I'm good. But then I had to do some filming on Wednesday with Nadia J. She had we did like a family fortunes thing.
Yeah.
So I've gone in, all smiles. So they're like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I be? Like, what did you hear? They're like, obviously Shade Bar. I'm like, do you think I give a fuck about that? Come on, man. So then that Saturday, I've come in, everyone's a bit like on their toes. And I'm like, you lot, let's not do this. I'm fine. But it's like, when you say you're fine, are you sure? I'm like, yo, do you think that is bothering me?
Bro,
But your one was a bit different to Troopz' one because your one was like a story that people can be like, what the fuck?
No, but the
But
comments
Troopz-
were mad. No, but what I'm saying is the comments were mad, hence why people thought,
Oh,
let's
okay,
check in,
okay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Because even like, so like when it's gone up now, yeah, I'm still chilling. I'm just like, whatever, man. Shit, I'm gonna fuck, blood, like. And then my brethren rings me. He's like, yo, you gotta drop a little PSA, blood. I just did it. You get me? I was like, all right, cool, fuck it. My gal comes home, yeah. Me and her's just chatting. I just pull out my phone. She don't even know I'm recording. If you clock the start of the video, she's talking, and then I start talking, and then she goes quiet. And then I'm like, yo, respectfully, the only thing man beat up is the pussy, blood. You understand? Like,
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
don't play with me, blood. You get me? Like,
In my mind, I was like, this is such a typical hood PSA.
I said, yo, dog,
This video
you get me?
ain't even helping the first video.
But even like with your video, yeah, I put it, like my social team put out the reaction for the goal.
Oh yeah.
It's not like they've clipped it and taken it. We've put it out.
Mm.
So how are you going to grab something that we've put out
and then twist it, yeah.
and then twist it
Yeah.
when we put it on our socials? And then I said to them, like, yo, we put it on our socials. Do you understand? The only thing I will say is that Shade Barra did post the PSA.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do that. But then
Fashion Concept didn't.
but the fun thing is when they
But then
post
they
your-
always post the bad. They don't post the good. They didn't post when I got put on FIFA to commentate. They didn't post that.
Yeah.
It's
fashion.
fashion.
Like I said to you,
Any
like,
of them. None of them.
But Shade Bar, the only thing I like about Shade Bar is whatever happens, they'll continue the story.
They'll do the clapback.
So they'll just do, all right, Troopz came out and said, but then they'll do your first video, then they'll show the second video. So I kind of rate that in a way because you're not.
That's why I said fair play to Shade
You're
Bar.
not, and it's not,
yeah,
it's not a
they did.
biased thing, innit?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're reporting news which might be negative, but people want to see it, innit?
Yeah.
But then at least when man has a reprisal, then
you post it as well.
Yeah. Whereas
could even with
But
the-
also, people need to remember, yeah.
it's a job.
No, it's one, it's a job. Two, if you don't want it out there,
But they're
don't put it out
wording
there.
the way they word it, like
Oh yeah,
trigger warning.
yeah.
That's what rattled me, bro.
Yeah, no, true.
But
'Cause
that's-
I've noticed that anything you put in a caption usually dictates the narrative
Yeah.
of the video, no matter what
Because
the video
even
is.
even in the PSA, how can he doesn't respect his woman? How can he say he beats up the pussy? None of you women have been in a relationship for longer than 6 weeks. Yeah, don't come at me,
That's
dog.
the summer holidays.
Big man thing, you summer holiday thing, summer loving, happy
Happy
affair.
affair.
You understand?
That's a
Daddy's new
tune still.
co-settings, blood. Get the fuck out of here, man. You understand? My gal been wrap up. 18 years about to cut. You understand? Nah, blood. Real talk, blood. Because big man thing, like,
I said I've been beating it up, like chill
real,
out,
like,
man.
yo, because seriously, like, because it's always them lonely.
But don't do this,
sad-
man. Don't do
Nah,
this.
nah,
Don't do
because
this.
it
rattles you.
really
Oh,
rattled me,
you want to
bro.
get it off your chest?
Yeah, because
Alright, cool,
because
go on.
what they
Safe space. Go on.
because what they said, like, how can you, bro? My woman is a queen. You can't tell my woman nothing, blood. You look at my girl even in a funny way. You're looking like, you understand? Your head top can fly. That's the mother of my children. Are you like, you understand?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
deeper than rap, bro.
Also, everyone shows love in different ways. like I said, if you didn't grow up in a certain place, you probably won't understand it.
You get me?
I have conversations with like girls from all over the place, and sometimes when I explain certain things that we say that's normal in the ends, they don't get it.
They don't get it, blood.
And I'm like, just because you don't get it doesn't mean it's wrong. Doesn't mean it's even right. But it's just something different. Your way of thinking, that's your way.
Yeah.
If you don't understand someone's way, just leave it.
Oh, I'd never let my man speak to me like that. When's the last time you had a man?
Bro, certain girl let a man put their hands in their mouth, bro, just to feed them suya, bro.
Oh my God.
Did you see that?
Bro.
Dog. Like KSI was spraying utes with the goose, and then Gala getting feed
Brother.
in the club.
It's mad.
And the
What's
thing is,
that? And she'll suck off the finger.
it's hot weather as well.
Yeah.
It was seasoned right, bro.
Brother, the fingers all sweaty and that. Common suya. I said, nah, bud.
Hey, listen, there's a madness going on outside, you know. Seriously.
There's a
So what,
world
18 years?
Yeah, 18 years, bro.
Have you been with your missus?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It's 05, blood.
That's dope still.
That's why, let me.
Right, before Fury testing that, you know?
Yeah,
That's
blood.
sweet.
Blood, it was deeper than, yeah, man, it's mad.
18 years of Arsenal and Tottenham. Mad.
She didn't tell me for like the first 2 years,
I respect that.
2.5 years.
Is she a deep fan though? Or she's just like I used to live in Tottenham, my dad's at Arsenal, Tottenham fan, so that's why I am. Or is it like she's proper?
No, she's Tottenham.
That's sick.
Like if they lose, she gets riled. Like
she-
when I
she-
cuss, like when they're losing and I banter her, she's like, yeah, watch when you lose. Yeah, what? Remember this, yeah? Remember? I'm like, shut up, man.
So she's not the type of, but is she the type of fan that when Tottenham lose,
Yeah.
the dinner's tasting a bit wrong?
Nah. She's on
She
point.
keeps it on.
Yeah.
Right, that game when Arsenal played Tottenham and Holding got sent off must have been a madness in your house.
We did this. She was on the stream. They never. Yeah, you see? Yeah, she threw the pillow at me in that stream. But they didn't post that in it. What? I got abused? What? What blood? Where was trigger warning then? You get me? What? Is it only real talk? I got abused, bro. She threw a pillow at me, blood. These lot are like, I'm the abuser. I've been getting abused. Do you understand? On camera, bro.
Hey.
It's true still.
That is
Where was the trigger warning?
that rivalry must be so funny. What about your kids? You said you got children.
Yeah, they're Arsenal, both of them.
Yeah, man. There's certainly
There's
you certainly
no,
there.
There's a set of dominance.
Yeah,
you know?
there's no Tottenham big man.
Nah. She tried like, oh, the second one's gonna support Tottenham. I said, yeah. You're funny. Support Tottenham. Yeah, I'll take one of you and run.
So what's your takes on like other football podcasts? I'm gonna ask you the question, man.
What do you mean?
Just other people that are doing the same football content or similar content. You rate which ones do you rate? Let's go there.
I'll be real. I don't really watch. You get me?
Any of them.
People always say that to me. Do you know what I watch? I watch that SOS brother that talks about money, the one that's with PBD. They just interviewed Tate.
Oh yeah, I know
What,
what you're talking
Patrick
about. I know what you're talking about.
Patrick David?
Yeah, he does
I
like
think
Yeah, Patrick David, yeah.
Yeah, I watch like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like in the football thing, like whenever I talk, like people get in their feelings. You get me? Like I get called arrogant, ignorant. I'm not allowed to give my opinion. You get me?
What?
But do you
Like
think
every time I speak on like the industry,
industry and other people?
I always get like, yeah, I always just I'm not allowed, blood, isn't it? Like I don't know why. Like I don't know.
The UK is too small though.
For me, like, yeah, me, like when I say that as well, like I don't like. It's not like I'm dissing people. Like it's just like I just say things and they're like, oh, why are you saying that? Like, but then other people can say things and nothing gets said. But as soon as I open my mouth, oh, it's a big deal. Oh, you're arrogant. You're ignorant.
No,
No,
but
I'm just stating.
But what are you saying? Is it constructive criticism? Is it, or is it you saying, them man are dead?
Nah.
How is it? What's being said? Because I think it depends on what's being said. It's like, for example, if there's an album that an artist comes out with in the UK, if I say, I prefer their previous project, the album's okay, but I prefer listening to another artist. That's different to someone saying the album's dead, man. Every single track, like, or they're washed, or they're finished. I don't like their music anymore. There's a different tones. I feel like sometimes people, it's the tone you deliver it. I'm not saying you, I'm saying in general. There can be a tone that, because people don't like criticism anyway. Even like the artist, either way you say it, the artist is gonna be in their feelings, but they're in it less for the first criticism as opposed to the second, if that makes sense. So I feel like maybe that's how people.
But do you want man to be honest or what? I don't.
But most people don't. People only want to get breaded. Think about it. When you think about it, all people want
That's
is
why there's
positives.
no like. I see. Who put out that tweet? Was it Tef? And they said about there needs to be like a DJ academics in England.
Oh, Boost.
That will criticize like music and rare tear. Like, bro, do you know how many times I've sat there, yeah? And I'm like I'm into like, I mean, man's part of the culture, bro. Man knows music. Man's friends with rappers, you get me? Like, man knows good music. Like, and you know how many times I wanted to do a reaction video to a tune? And I'm like,
It's long.
these men are gonna get their fucking feelings, bro. Like, it's like,
But I don't think people understand that would actually give your tune more streams or more views because you want people talking about your art. Not everyone's gonna talk about it positively. Like, it took a while for me to realize that not everyone's gonna rate 3 shots. And I don't have a problem with that. Because someone out there has to not like you. You can't be liked by everyone.
yeah, the world wouldn't work.
Do you know what I'm saying? So when someone out there says, this music's trash, all right, cool. But then for you to go back and forth with this person to try convince, bro, the person's already made their mind up, you know? And maybe they're saying it to get views, which, cool, that's fine.
That's what I think about the football industry. People are saying things for views.
So they don't actually know what they're saying, or that they don't actually mean what they're saying.
There's only a select few that speak from the heart.
Oh,
The rest are like, they follow the...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They follow wherever the wind's blowing, they go that way.
So what pundits do you rate then in terms of football? Like if you're watching Sky Sports, BT Sport, whatever, what pundits do you say, no, you know, I hear you?
he's on the ball.
Like for me, for example, more times when I hear Henri talk, I'm like, because he kind of comes with it from a different angle. He comes with it as, me as a striker, this is what I done, this is what you can do. I kind of like Gary Neville more times, but sometimes you might have a little bias sometimes when it's... Carragher, Gary Neville, I feel like are good in terms of punditry.
I like Roy Keane.
Is that...
Keane, because he's just honest and he's just brutal. And that's my kind of pundit, you get me? I like...
He's old school though.
Yeah.
He's like Souness a bit.
I liked Souness. The only time Souness went left is when he spoke about Pogba. Otherwise, Souness was bang on more time. I'm not going to lie. I like Micah Richards. When he talks, I listen. Danny Murphy sometimes. When he's out of his feelings, he knows what he's talking about, blood.
You think so?
Yeah.
There's one time he said something, it didn't make no sense to me, but I was like, what are you talking about?
Nah, that's Michael Owen, blood. He makes no sense. He makes no sense, blood. Do you understand?
Did you see the thing where they picked the Champions League 11?
Yeah.
And you see that one?
No, I heard you mentioned it before though.
Fuming, blood. So the back four was, I think, Roberto Carlos, Cafu, Maldini, Ramos. Casillas in goal. That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Strong.
Then the midfield was Zidane, Xavi, Iniesta. There was 4. But Michael Owen was like, nah, take out Xavi, put in Gerrard. I was like, what? Then Rio Ferdinand was fuming because Rio was like, brother, we played this team. We got into the change room at halftime. Me, Giggs, Scholes, we were fuming. We were like, we can't get near him. The midfield's a madness. And he was like, yeah, but Gerrard, if Gerrard was at Barcelona, he would walk into that team. Right? Gerrard's a baller, but do you know who Xavi and Iniesta were in terms of world football? But they dominated it from that Champions League era. They were mad. But then, remember they won the World Cup and then the European Championship?
2 times.
Brother, like, as in like, I thought it was like, they
It
won
was Euro, World Cup, Euro.
Mad.
Then no who's done that, blood?
Yeah.
And Iniesta won, I think he won Champions League final, he got man of the match. World Cup final, I think he's the only man who's got World Cup final man of the match, European Cup final man of the match, and I think Champions League final man of the match.
Do you think, sorry, have you...
Yeah, that was it, like, but it was close to the Michael Owen point that he kept trying to like
add English.
Gerrard. I'm like, brother, I know he's your brethren, but like, there's Zidane.
Who's up front?
Up front was Messi, Ronaldo.
Henry.
Nah, Henry didn't make it. Because it was Champions League. It wasn't like World 11. It was Champions League, like as in what have they done in Champions League. So I think they were arguing it.
Ronaldinho, Messi, Ronaldo. Who's up front?
Ronaldinho
and Henry done the same thing. 1 Champions League each.
Yeah, but they were saying that Ronaldinho's impact in the Champions League for that Barca team when they won their first one.
What about Henry's impact in the Champions League, blood? He had a crazy impact, blood.
He did, but that was like for
he
like
bottled the final.
season.
He cost us the final.
But Owen was trying to say Bell should be in there instead of.
Fuck off.
No, but it was a good point though.
Instead of who?
Why?
Instead of Ronaldinho.
Why? Because he's got 4.
Champions League, but he's got 4, bro.
Yeah, Martin.
And he's got big moments as well in
Yeah,
the
he's
Champions
got
League
2
final.
goals in the Champions League final.
He got the bicycle kick.
And he's got the
Atletico Madrid one where he ran.
Yeah, and the
Not that one.
Nah, that was the Barcelona goal.
The header. Yeah.
The back post.
So he's had big moments. So when I heard that, I was
That made
like,
it 2-1 in the extra time.
I was gonna say, do you reckon? Because think about all the players you've mentioned there. Yeah. Do you reckon the quality of football players has dipped?
Yes, I've said that. Like
100%.
people. I think strikers especially. Like back in the day, you had numbers.
number 9s.
Like there was 2 number 9s at a club, 3 at Sunblood. Do you understand? Like for example, you had Henry, Bergkamp, Wiltord, Kanu. You go to United, you had York, Cole, Sheringham, Solskjaer.
Mad thing.
You go to Tottenham, they had Armstrong, Everson, Ferdinand, and some other bum. Yeah. You go to Chelsea, they had Vialli, Hasselbank,
Flo,
Zola, Flo,
Good Johnson.
Good Johnson.
Mad
You understand? You go to fucking Bolton, they had fucking Ricketts, they had what's his name, Pedersen, they had fucking Kevin Davis.
Yeah.
You go to Liverpool, they had Fowler, Owen, Collymore. Everyone had gunman, bro.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
you don't even have strikers now, bro. Jesus is not a striker. The only strikers in the Premier League right now, out and out striker, is Tony and Haaland and Kane.
And even Kane ain't really striking.
Yeah.
And
anymore.
even
He's kicking right.
Kane is more, you get me? False 9 and all that.
But
man.
I think football, I feel like there's 2 arguments because when you look at football back in the day, you had the top players and you had bums.
Yeah.
So like you will see Ronaldo and them man Zidane playing in Spanish league, and I can't name the other brothers in the teams all playing like Getafe and them man. That who? You know what I'm saying? Whereas now the standard of football, I feel like the standard of football for the average player has risen, but
The top of the game has
players
dropped.
have dropped.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's evened out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's evened out. Like it's on a more level playing field now.
Because remember, every team back day had a superstar.
Mm.
Even in the Prem, when you look at like the Prem back day, Blackburn would have like Stuart Ripley. They would have
They had Shearer.
They'd have Sutton. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even Norwich would have like a Matt Goss and them man there. Like
Mhm.
every team had
A star player.
their star that like was just staying
Like
at their
Middlesbrough
club.
had fucking Ravanelli,
Remember that?
Janino, Emerson.
Emerson. Remember that?
You get me?
Yeah.
Like fucking, what name again? Vickers at the back.
They still get relegated though.
Yeah,
Mad.
Swartzer. And then man there. You get me when there was a youth man.
What, so you're saying the teams now don't have a star player?
Not like
Nah, like look
Not
at back
like
in the
them.
day, like for example, like let's go to like 02, yeah. So like Arsenal, the star was like Henry, yeah. United had like Van Nistelrooy. Liverpool had Owen. Chelsea had Hasselbank. Tottenham had who did they have them times?
I think it was Defoe.
Yeah, Defoe. It was Defoe, Robbie Keane them times.
Yeah.
Liverpool had Owen and them man.
Owen Crouch. Was it Crouch there then?
Nah, it was Owen and Barros.
Milan
It was
Barros.
them, man.
I remember Barros too.
Then like fucking
Chelsea
had fucking Flo, Zola. They had fucking Good Johnson.
Hasselbank, Payet and them man.
Fucking
What, you can't do the same now, though? That's what I'm saying.
Southampton had Kevin Phillips. Gunman.
Yeah.
Gunman, blood. Didn't you like get me? Like them, even them little teams had gunman.
Was Sunderland there, right? Now Quinn and the man there.
That was Phillips as well.
Yeah,
I remember that.
You understand? Like they had fucking, what's his name? James Beattie at Southampton. Gunman.
Yeah.
Put the ball in the air. Boom.
Coventry.
Body any. Coventry had Dion Dublin in them man there.
And Hutchinson and them man
You get
there.
me? Mustafa Hadji.
Yeah.
They had some killers. Now, yeah, blood, you look at the fucking Solanke at fucking Bournemouth, respectfully. Blood, come on, man. Kevin Davis put you in a spliff, blood. You understand? You go look at fucking you go look at Brighton, Welbeck. You understand? Like
Robeck was doing his job, though.
nah, but compare Welbeck to a Kevin Phillips. Compare Welbeck to a James Beattie. The man there put him in a spliff, blood. You go to you go to who else has got a fucking, it's only like Fulham got a bad striker, Mitrovic.
Yeah, Mitrovic was on smoke.
Even Fulham back in the day, they had Saha and them man there.
But you know the maddest thing, I feel like football nowadays, back in them days, you could have a good season, you were still staying at your club. Nowadays, one good season, you nick a move, bruv. It's like every season, teams are looking for players. Like back in the day,
And
a transfer back in the day was like raw. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like teams didn't always make transfers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember United was a season, a time when Man United used to buy the best player from every single club. Remember, it was like 30 million for Carrick. Then it was Rio Ferdinand. Then they always bought, so certain clubs will buy the top players, but not everyone could do that, innit? There was a point in time when Arsenal could do it as well. But nowadays, like every transfer window, players are just flying, bro.
Yeah, sometimes it's unexpected. Like, it's just like, why are you going there? Well, you were all right over there. Now you just.
But that's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of money in football now.
One season, you do well, you're nicking the move, bro. It's mad.
It's the money as well. There's no loyalty in football no more.
Yeah.
There's none whatsoever. Back in the day, players were loyal, blood. They'll stay at a club, they'll do their thing. Other clubs will come in for them, they'll be like, nah, I'm good here, bro.
Do you reckon Harry Kane should move?
Yeah, if he wants to win something.
But to where though? Where does he go?
Madrid. Madrid need a striker.
But I don't think Harry Kane will be a striker for Madrid. He'll be dropping in all sorts, man.
Nah, man, he can play the Benzema role.
But I'm amazed that he still scored that many goals this season. Like,
Are you?
What
Nah, the goal, like, one thing I give the brother,
he
like,
got 32.
Yeah, he can bang. Like,
But the thing is, it's 32 for this season because Tottenham weren't good. And number two, there's bare games where he just dropped back. It wasn't like he was getting mad service. If he were to get service, bro.
That's why I say if he has to go Madrid. He missed the City boat. United, they're not looking at him no more. United kind of said, yeah, fuck that.
I think he would fuck it up at United though.
Yeah, he would be.
If you had
there's
him
no
there,
service.
Nah, him, Rashford.
What, Fernandes?
Nah, I think it'll be Rashford. Him, Rashford, and maybe Anthony.
No, service.
Yeah.
Getting the ball.
You need more than Fernandes.
But I think
Yeah,
like,
but
if you
I'm
look at the
saying
midfield, all they got is what? Fernandes. Like, Ericsson.
they're trying to get Mount now, innit?
They declined the bid
Mount
again.
shit, blood.
Nah, but his legs. United need legs in that middle. They ain't got no legs, bro. Fred, no legs.
Sabitzer, Ericsson, Casemiro.
Sabitzer's on loan though, no?
Oh yeah, he's going to be going back.
That's a loan thing. Even, what name? Workhorse. That's a loan.
Garbage.
Brother.
Absolute garbage.
Dead. You see the City we missed at the end of the season? The last game? Jesus Christ, blood.
He's just like, I'm just here to do my job.
Yeah.
So
I'm just happy to be here.
Top four next year. What do you believe top four next year is going to be? No Arsenal bias.
I can't even pick it right now.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of the window. No one even like. No. Like the only one making moves is really us.
Who do you think will be surprised next year? Like for me, I feel like if Tottenham, I feel like the three teams I'm scared of next season.
Scared of Tottenham. These guys.
No. The reason why I'm saying the three teams I'm scared of is Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham. The reason Man United-ish. The reason why is because Liverpool were like here. Then they had the mad decline where it just was like, you're like, But if Liverpool tinker a few players, yeah, because their front line is brazy, bro. If they tinker that midfield and get it right, Liverpool could be back. Chelsea, their amount of players in that team that is quality, but they just haven't picked the right team. If they tinker that right,
They've gotten rid of Bear though.
that's what I'm saying. And Tottenham as well.
Half of their team's gone Saudi.
Yeah.
And Tottenham as well, I feel like there was a point in time remember when they finished fourth and we finished fifth? Tottenham were a decent team, but I don't know what they bought. Remember that last summer, everyone thought Tottenham were going to do a thing. When they bought Basuma, they bought
He didn't even play.
Richarlison.
He kind of flopped.
But everyone thought,
Richarlison
Tottenham,
flopped as well.
He
we're thinking Tottenham were going to do a
He
thing.
blocked me.
Who, Richarlison?
Yeah, I didn't even at him. The guy blocked me.
You understand English?
Mudryk blocked me as well. I didn't even at these man.
But
Mudryk
Mudryk was getting smoked though.
Which one's Mudryk again?
When I went to Chelsea.
No, Chelsea.
He was getting smoked though from Arsenal fans when he decided to get to
Oh,
Chelsea.
he blocked you.
Him and Richarlison, and I haven't even atted them.
No, but it might be their PR.
Why are they blocking you?
No, but
Why they blocking me?
it might be their PR.
I didn't even at them.
Were you on them though? You were on him though?
Yeah, I was bantering them.
Yeah.
I call Richarlison a pigeon-looking motherfucker.
Yeah, it'll be his PR. It won't be him. It'll be his PR. Just like avoiding.
Do you know what's mad? That means they've heard you.
Yeah.
For them to block you, they've heard you.
100%. I reckon all the footballers have heard of AFTV for one, and all of the main characters on AFTV. They've definitely heard because they probably watch it for bants as well. Because it's like
It's not bad for man. Imagine for them, blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But imagine.
I remember Aubameyang.
That's bro.
I saw you, man. Like
that's bro. I was chatting to him yesterday.
And blood clot Lacazette and that.
Yeah, even Laka. Like I spoke to Laka for a while, but
he's doing his thing though.
Laka, he is fuck at the French league,
I sent him
bro.
a message like, yo, blood. So I say, you're moving crazy. He was like, yo, love my G. Like, I said,
Brother,
yo,
he is
Dado.
there's
I
one
watched
game he's got 4.
Yeah, I watched that game.
Score 4. Yeah, he's moving mad.
Smoky, bro. And they came back from, is it
4-1 down?
Yeah,
Yeah,
4-1
they won 5-4.
Yeah, Smoky.
Him and Abba, real youths.
Okay.
Clean-hearted youths, man. Real
But there's something
brothers.
going on at Chelsea, man.
That'd be dope. Sorry to cut you. If man went to Paris and was linked up with Lack and them, man. Because Lack, I mean, he's in Lyon,
He's in Lyon.
but Paris, like,
That's his, because Paris is Abba's spot. Man loves Paris, blood. You get me? More
His
time.
his people are there.
Yeah, they're Gabonese.
Yeah, his people are there. They thrive there, man. And even like Pogba, for example, like you said, as soon as onto him, when I see Pogba, I just feel he just wants to have fun.
Yeah. Pogba's a different kind of brother. I don't know if you've seen the clip of there was one season where he finished as like United's top assister. I don't know if he was a top goal scorer, but anyway. And it was the end of the season and one fan is talking to him saying, get out of my fucking club. Brother, I could never be a footballer.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you mad?
Yeah.
Hey, come here. Like, brother, I swear to you, choose her to take me
No,
out.
but that's
like,
the man that's read captions.
No, but
Been influenced by captions.
No,
He didn't watch the game.
No, but the thing is, I hear you, but the thing is with Pogba, and that's another thing about football. Like, if we,
That's what I like about football, though. You see these little basketball man, they're soft blood. Eject him. Like LeBron. LeBron's our pussy, old blood. Hey, if imagine LeBron, man would be, if you, hey, miss that blood. You're dead.
No, but LeBron.
Get him out.
No, but LeBron.
Like, shut up and get me out, blood.
But do you know what? I feel like LeBron.
Like, imagine Messi could miss a penny. You dickhead. You're robbed,
No,
bro.
but no.
Messi would just be like, all right, cool.
No, but basketball's different because remember, that's fans there.
And that's PR as well.
Remember, I'm running past you, but you're telling me I'm dead. That's courtside, like your traders are here, bro.
No, but what if man's
Like,
front row and
that's
running
what
past you, same thing in football?
Yeah, but do you condone that though?
Yeah? Bro, let me tell you something. The left winger, whatever side I'm on, left or right, the winger's getting it. Whole game.
Smoke.
Whole game.
In him.
And they will hear it.
It's on
Because
him.
you'll see the movement like, I know you can hear me. Like, I will shout. I know you can hear me. Like, and I'll cuss him off, brother. When I mean I'll cuss him,
See, I'm
I'm
a different kind of fan. I'm
when
looking at the
people
game.
look at me and they're like, did you really say that? I'm like, blood, what?
You've been to bear games, though. You must have been in bear games.
Yeah.
My boy went to see United versus City, and he was in the United stand, but he was just like watching KDB play. Said, I was in awe, bro. Like, this guy is a baller. So he didn't even have time to be angry and shout and do all that. He was just like, just watching him play. It's a mad thing.
I remember my bedroom went to.
But you must be over that, though, isn't it?
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of them like play in it. So like when I'm there now, I'm more like I need to rattle these man.
Who's the best player you've seen? Like, as in, your watchman and been like,
Watch with my eyes.
what the hell is this? Gabriel just said he went to Old Trafford because he's a United fan.
Yeah.
When Adebayo's was out with the 1-0. Remember when Fabregas saw Adebayo?
Fabregas.
He said, brother, watching Fabregas live,
Yeah.
mental. He said, bro. Like,
Zidane.
you seen him live, yeah?
Yeah.
Sick.
Messi.
Messi live must
Like
be
prime Messi.
That was a bit of madness. You know?
Ronaldo. Fabregas. Santi was special. Watching Santi, because he was so small, yeah. His low center of gravity, left foot, right foot. The way he would like drift and like drop his body, and the way he would manipulate the ball.
When he got injured, I wanted to cry. That was that was our downfall as well.
That cost us. Bergkamp as well. Bergkamp was different, blood. Bergkamp was the first player to make me go, what the yo, did he just do that?
Do you know the game?
Like, yo,
do you know the game I done that for Bergkamp?
For me, it was the Tottenham game.
No, for me it was
When they've crossed it over.
Ian Wright, when he done Wilson.
And he pushed it, he controls it, and he bang. I went, no way did he just touch the ball. Like, brother, the ball came like at pace, and the Donny's just gone zoop. And the Donny's like, blood, he's gone that way, and then the player slid that way. But it's the way he controlled it. The ball, when he's that, it's hard. It's because the ball's come over, yeah?
Yeah, I remember that game. It was raining as well.
Yeah, the player's coming, but then he's like kind of flicked it back in with his right. But the precision on it, where he's flicked it, is that when the player slid, the ball just stopped where he wanted it. Then he's just hit it. Bang!
The one for me was Leicester, a hat-trick.
Yeah, the third one when
I couldn't believe it. But that game, That game.
That was the second for me that went.
He scored 3 worldies that game. The first one.
The first, when he bent it from the edge of the box.
Corner, man passed to him.
Brother, man, is it?
Beckham's gone bang. Bro, it's gone in the top corner, the Stanson thing, and it's come back out.
It came back out.
Like, boom. Like,
and he just turned around, he just went like that. That was the celebration.
What?
Boom. The best one, though, was the Newcastle.
Do you think he meant that? Because a lot of people say he didn't mean it.
He meant it. And you know why he meant it? Because he's explained it. What happened was it was a bad ball from Pires. He says...
He fizzed it in, innit?
He spoke... the ball was behind him. That's why. Because when Bergkamp seen the ball, when Bergkamp see Pires, he thought it was going in front of him. Pires played it behind him. So Bergkamp had to turn. And then... kind of
put the right foot out and the flick it.
He's had to
and the spin.
He's had to thought process had to go, and that's when he's flicked it around Dabi's ass, quick like that. And Ray Parlour always said it. He said, Dennis, you could give him the ball 10 yards anywhere around him without even looking, and he was going left foot, right foot.
You could see, bro.
It was like Henry. They asked Henry, who's the best player you played with. Henry's played with Messi, Xavi, Zidane. Other greats as well, blood. The best player he said was Bergkamp.
Bergkamp was amazing.
He said Bergkamp. He said this guy was he knew how to play the game. Bergkamp, Ori would say, he said, bro, I knew Bergkamp's gonna pass there. So I know I have to be there. Because he's gonna get it there, blood.
Do you know what I've heard a few people say? Anelka's better than Henry. I've heard a few people say that. A few defenders, people that know. I think it was Anton Ferdinand said it. Because the way he explained it was Henry was amazing, but I think he was saying, I don't know if it was a QPR.
He played Henry
or was it
he was at West Ham.
Yeah, I think about the West Ham game.
It was the game when Campbell got substituted at half-time. That was Henry's last good season at Arsenal. But that wasn't prime.
But I think he was saying...
He never played... If he played Henry between 02 and 04, he'd be saying something different.
No, I don't think he was saying he was rubbish, but I think he was saying the difference between Anelka and that was that he said that he kind of... Because him and Henry were cool, he said, as in away from the games. I think he said he kind of smashed into Henry, and Henry was like, bro, why you do that, man? What's wrong with you? And was like, bro, nothing personal, bro. It's the game, innit? Allow me, innit? And he was like, after that, he said he didn't really see Henry for the rest of the game. It was kind of like, he said, done the same thing to Anelka. Anelka said, swear. So Anelka banged in too.
No, Anelka...
he said that with Anelka, it's like Anelka could do what Henry done, but he was a bit more physical with it.
Anelka's a rude boy.
He didn't mind the fight, whereas Henry was very much like, the time you see Henry
He looking like Anelka now.
Me?
Yeah, blood.
With the bald head and that.
Yeah, and you got that t-shirt on. That's when he played for them.
Yeah. When he went, I was pissed, bro.
So was I. I was more pissed when we sold Overmars and Petit, because
Overmars was a baller.
Petit didn't want to leave, but it was a double deal.
I swear.
In them days, you could do double deals. So it was a package. It was Overmars and Petit. Petit didn't want to go. Overmars wanted to go.
I think there was maybe 3 or 4 signings that hurt me. The Anelka one hurt me. Overmars and Petit hurt me. I remember Henry when he went as well.
Henry didn't hurt me, you know.
The reason why Henry hurt me was because
you know why Henry didn't hurt me?
I knew it was coming, but I was like, nah, Henry ain't gonna go. He's Mr. Arsenal. And then the 4th one was Van Persie.
Van Persie broke.
I hate him. To today, I hate. There's not many people I hate in football. I hate Van Persie.
That's a nice segue to my
I hate him, bro.
What were you going to say about the...
Van Persie?
Because the next season
No, Henry. You said you knew Henry was going.
Oh, yeah, I knew he was going. Because 06, he was supposed to leave after the final. But then, because we got cheated in the final, he said, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Man done the Leonardo DiCaprio thing.
He said,
nope.
Fuck it.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Fuck it, I ain't leaving. Fuck him. I don't care. Contract was already done, everything. And then the next season he went.
He had a meaty season that season.
Yeah,
well, they didn't have a meaty, but
he did. He had a lot of injuries that season. I mean, his last goal was against Blackburn. Banger. Remember, Fabregas did it down the side.
And he just jogged.
Yeah, in front of the away end. He was just like looking at that.
Now, I was going to say, off the back of what you said about Van Persie.
But Ashley Cole, that one burnt me.
Yeah, that one hurt as well.
Because I didn't believe he was leaving.
No,
I was arguing with me and Strings were arguing. I was like, blood, he ain't going. He mad. What's he going to Chelsea for? Blood, we was just in the Champions League final. Why is he blood? We're not robbed, bro. Like them time there. You know what I mean? Like we're still top Arsenal. Like. And then when I see that pussy old Gallas, that's a you I hate, blood. That little bitch when he cried at fucking Birmingham, blood.
And he got the number 10. I didn't understand his number.
Fucking idiot. The man had the nerve to come and say, the Arsenal players don't have this strong mentality. You fucking never had it, blood. You was a bitch out her door, blood. Don't piss me off, bro. That guy was a fucking coward, blood. That man was a coward. Torre wanted to punch him up bare times.
Hey.
Bare time when I had to put Torre away and say, yo, Colo, allow it. Because Gallas, bro, that guy, bro, that's a man that I hate, bro. I hate William Gallas, bro.
Yeah, I hate Van Persie.
Mug. Him, Van Persie,
Because Van Persie left and was on smoke.
That celebration, yeah.
He won the thing for them.
Yeah.
Oh, the one against Arsenal, he done the...
Yeah.
Because remember,
Do you know what we were singing?
It was our fault though, because remember the first one, when he scored, he was kind of respectful.
Yeah.
But then something happened where he was like, fuck it.
We were singing.
Saying what?
I can't even say it.
Oh, so that's why he just said, fuck it.
Yeah, I can't even say it.
Oh,
Robin. From us saying.
Oh, okay. I remember now. I remember. So, I remember.
Is that the worst? Is that the worst one for you?
Nah, Tottenham away. That's when you'll hear.
No, I was talking about transfer.
Oh.
Yeah, Van Persie.
I thought you meant charts.
No. Transfer. That's the worst one.
Yeah, because the reason why it's the worst one, because he used to get injured for Arsenal bare.
And he had one good season.
And then, remember there was a season where we nearly won the league?
2011.
Where like, Chamak was there, and then Chamak was kind of doing his thing, then Van Persie came 2011. Back. Wenger dropped Chamak, then Chamak's confidence went. And then Van Persie, I think he went on international duty for Holland, and he done his ankle.
Yep. He tried to do a shot, and he got injured against Italy.
And then our season was done from there. Yeah? So I'm like, brother, Wenger kept faith with you for years, because he could have got rid of you.
Yeah.
The season where you're hot, you leave.
Yeah.
I'll never forgive him for that, bro.
What about, did you watch the documentary, the Luis Figo?
Yes.
The transfer that changed football.
That, bro.
Barcelona to Real Madrid.
You know, all now, they don't know who, like, illustrated that transfer.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's got a different story.
I swear.
Yeah.
Bro, till today.
Like, the whole documentary was crazy.
Sick, bro.
Like, it was on, it was off, it was on, it was off, it was on.
All of a sudden, it's like...
And then next minute, it was like, Figo got the call. It's like, yo, it's done. It's done. You're going Madrid. Because he wanted to go, then he didn't want to go. Then he was like, all right, cool. I'm done. I'm not going. I'm going to stay at Barca. New contract. Let's do it. I'm the golden child. Him and Pep were mad close. Like, he said to Pep, I'm gone. Pep, like, cried. Begged him for like an hour. Lewis, please, like, you'll never be allowed in Catalonia again. Like,
yeah, like the beef
don't
is
understand.
Mad.
Like, yo, this Catalonia.
I remember he was taking corners and them were throwing bottles.
They threw a pig's head. Had to, like, Figo had to stop taking corners. It was mental. Like, they had effigies. It was very similar to when Campbell went back to Tottenham for the first time. But I remember Keown was saying that they were going down the high road on the bus, and they were pelting the bus, blood. Normally they don't pelt the bus. They just, you fucking cunt. They were pelting the bus, bro. And like, they had burning effigies of Campbell.
That was a shock though, even for me.
Nah, I knew.
Because I was like, Campbell to Arsenal.
Oh yeah, the move was shocking. But when we played them, how old is I? I was about 15, yeah. I had the whereabouts in it. I knew, like, I said, yo, blood, this derby is going to go off, blood.
And we used to cane them as well. Tottenham used to get caned.
Yeah, we drew that game 1-1. I remember Pires equalised. Bang, edge of the box. But Campbell, he even said that was like one of the hardest things he's ever done. Because like,
he was Mr. Tottenham.
People were foaming at the mouth, blood. It was crazy.
I remember he went on a free as well. It wasn't like they got a fee. He went on a free.
He went on a Bosman. Remember the time there was a Bosman rule?
Yeah.
That's how the Bosman came in. Bosman's a free transfer.
So Tottenham are thinking, wait, you go to our rivals and we didn't get no P.
And they were pissed because Juve wanted him, United wanted him, Madrid wanted him. He was the best centre back in the world at that time. So everybody like wanted him, but he wanted to stay in London. And he knew that going to Arsenal was guaranteed trophies because I think it was Adams was coming to his last season.
Yeah.
So it was like, yo, we're going to bring you in. You're going to pay us to Adams. You're not going to do your thing. Then we're going to bring someone in the next season. Then we got Torre in. But then we went with Keown was still there, innit? So the next season we went with Keown, but then we got Torre. Torre we bought as a midfielder. Yeah, and then 04, we turned him into a centre-back. Then we went unbeaten. So Campbell at Arsenal, in the 5 years, he won, 3 FA Cups and 2 Premier Leagues.
That's what I'm saying.
He done his thing, bro.
Harry Kane, gotta follow suit, man.
if Harry Kane came to Arsenal, it'd be a madness still. Like that, I don't think that'll ever happen because
it's not.
that would just tarnish his whole Tottenham thing, like completely.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it as well because it's too. Campbell left Tottenham when he was like 26. You get me?
How old is Harry Kane now?
30, 31, bro. It's a lot different for him. He has to go like United or something.
What do you think about, just to round up, we're going to round up soon because I know we need to be out of here. What do you think about this whole black managers thing in terms of football? Do
You see how
think black
Darren Moore
managers-
just got dashed away?
Oh, they sacked him?
Yeah.
Mutual consent.
Oh.
Bullshit, blood. I think it's a joke thing.
After he got the promotion, right?
Bro, that man was 4-0 down in the first leg of the semi. He got it back, went to the final, got him promoted. Mutual consent, dash him away.
Same thing with
Joke thing.
who was it? Same thing with someone else, another manager as well.
Oh, Chris Hughton, Paul Ince.
No, not Paul Ince, Chris Hughton, Powell. There's managers that if you look at it like this, and people say no, but if you look at Lampard, for example, Lampard went to Chelsea. He done well when they had the financial fair play and he couldn't buy any transfers, and he brought through Mount, Reece James, but he brought all them man through. Cool. But the next season, he got sacked. Cool. He went Everton. Meh. Came back to Chelsea. Meh. But he will still get jobs. Like, there's certain managers that I see that, like, for example,
like Vieira.
he done well at Palace, but now, it's like the moment a black manager loses their job, they don't get offers again. Whereas Lampard will get offers, Gerrard will get offers. Rodgers got sacked. He's getting offers straight away. That's what I'm saying.
Straight away.
These men will get like jobs straight away. And when you look at the managerial roundabout, it's the same managers that's getting these jobs over and over again. Big Sam came in for Leeds. Roy Hodgson came in for Crystal
But that's
Palace.
a lot like it's the same, like, I don't know, man. I think that's like with all industries. It's the same people.
Yeah.
Just like that just get the same roles.
Jobs and that.
Same thing over. You see the same faces over and over.
Nepotism, man.
There's no like opportunities. There's no breakthroughs. It's just the same cycle over and over and over. That's why it gets a bit boring, blood. You understand?
That's why people like you are fresh. It's like a breath of fresh air, man.
Nah, because me, it's a bit different. Like, I don't get like...
No, I just talking about it. Imagine within
But even that, he had to
footballer
He
reviews.
had to go to America.
No, but he was still doing that.
Yeah,
still
because
doing his
I
thing,
don't
though.
get like, for me...
No, he was doing his thing here, but I'm saying, but look at the opportunity, like...
Nah, but even here, like with the industry, I'm not in the industry, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear that. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I'm looking at who gets the views or who I want to watch.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm not watching who the industry are telling me to. I remember one time Specs was telling me about. I'm not gonna say who or where, but he went to a football gig, like, and he had to do some stuff, and he was like, "This is bare boring, bro. Like, this is dead." Like, even think, for example, podcasting. Yeah, one girl was telling me she got invited to a podcast. Yeah. Big production, like big production. She was asking me about like how many cameras do we have and blah, blah, blah. That podcast was a big production, yeah. They're talking, yeah. And imagine the cameraman who's manning camera 3 or whatever, his camera's stopped, but he hasn't said anything. So there's a moment where everyone's laughed and then he's like, yo, so they've stopped to take 5. And he's basically said, yeah, my camera's stopped. What should we do? And then the main director was like, okay, so for example, let's say he's in this room. Troopz, can you say what you said again 5 minutes ago so we can catch Marv laughing on a podcast? Is this a fucking movie set? But that's where some people think podcasting is.
But that's TV. That's
No, it's a podcast.
No, I get you, but I'm saying, but that's if you got a director that's on TV. Like, for example, I was watching like...
But you've missed the whole point of what I'm saying.
That is just fake and
That's
scripted.
fake, bro.
Yeah. But
That's
that's
not a pod.
But I hear, no, 100%. But remember,
Like,
you're
I have to
forgetting.
cut things out on my pod.
Oh,
because
brother, how
I'm
much things
reckless,
we cut out?
And then my producer's like, yo, Troopz, I'm taking that out. I'm like, nah, leave it, man. Nah, blood. I'm like, all right, cool, take it out, blood.
But
Like, even like we just did like my last episode of my pod. I had Robbie, Premsy, and Bavs on. Premsy and Bavs are like, Bavs is like, she's like, for his age group, he's the biggest YouTuber, like for Arsenal, you get me? And then Premsy's like one of the new AFTV, man. Real youth still.
Yeah.
Up from Manny. I fuck with him still. Heavy, pause. But, nah, real talk, like, shout out my Harlem niggas, we have to get the pause in every time.
It is what it is, man.
I swear, blood. You get me? But we were talking about something for half an hour on the pod, yeah? And then at the end of the pod, Robbie's like, the uncle mode comes in, innit? think you should cut out that first 30 minutes. I'm like, no, the whole 30, blood. He's like, yeah, you know what? He's like, you're not even saying that wrong, but people will find something about it and
that's the annoying thing about society.
But when are we going to reach the stage where we don't care? Because it's got to be a group decision.
Bro,
it can't just be one man. It's got to be everyone. It's got to be a union.
The only man who you saw Tate was doing what he was doing, and now you get me, so that's what happens when you say what you really want to say.
No, but we had a conversation outside about our views on Tate.
Free Tate, blood. I don't believe it. Free Tate.
No, it's not about the believing or not believing. My issue is what the impact is having on the younger generation.
You were saying that in the school.
Schools are having a problem teaching kids. No. You say,
but there's other things that, you know what I've got to say to you though? There's other things that they're teaching in schools that I don't think they should.
No.
Cool, I don't want to talk about that.
Agreed. But
go give it to you.
No. But my take on that is, if this is the future that our kids are going to be raised up in, they should teach it. Reason being, because they never taught us in school. That's the whole confusion.
No, but I hear what you're saying, Taze.
What we were raised in, we were never taught that. So a lot of us are stuck in our ways. A lot of us are already conditioned. But if this is what we're transitioning into, listen to the choice of words, then I believe the kids should be taught that.
Yeah, but
not saying that. Not saying to the extent of for example, the spectrum is for us was 2. Then as we got older, it developed into I think 5 or 6. Now it's 42. I'm like, yo, even my mom's gonna be like, what is?
No, but Taze, we don't understand is you got to look at it like this. Yeah, you can teach kids. That's fine to teach kids whatever, but it's the taking the power away from the parents. That's my issue.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, ultimately, this is my child, not yours. My child doesn't belong to the state.
No,
my child belongs to me.
Okay, but when are you parents gonna teach your kids this? If this is what's happening, no. What I'm saying is, if this is the society is happening right now, in their mind, these modules that they're introducing into schools, they're seeing as it's happening right now. I'll give you an example. Real life example. I do events, bro. And we used to do guest lists, and we used to get men and women sending in names. One time we moved to a venue where they had a members club, and there were people that were part of that members club that were non-binary, and one of them complained and was like, "So where do we send our names?" And it never crossed my mind until that moment. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. I want to come to your event. Where do I send my names? So the venue are running around yo, we might have to pull your event because look at this. And I'm like, it's not an issue because we can change the language, but we just didn't know this was an obstacle.
Yes, but Taze,
now that we know, we move forward and we've changed.
But Taze, that's different because that's you saying, all right, I'll just put a non-binary section.
No.
That's calm.
No, but what I'm saying is, wait.
If someone's telling you now, you have to do this. It's a very different because I didn't know. I wasn't aware. I've changed it.
No, I understand. But what I'm saying is the language is different because some people's don't get me wrong. There's bare different people that have different views. So maybe the loudest are the ones who are mad extreme with it. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure there's people out there that are no, we understand that you lot is gonna take time because even the toilets, toilet. The venue changed their toilet. So one time I walked in.
Because my girl went into a toilet and she said, yo, babe, it's a unisex toilet.
Yeah.
I said, what?
Yeah.
She's like, yo, there's man pissing in there. There's gal. She said, yo, I walked in, I walked back out.
Yeah.
She said, I don't feel comfortable. I said, and I agree with that. I don't think there should be a unisex toilet. But I don't think a man should go into the same bathroom as a female.
But if this is the future that we're going into, the way they're going to design toilets is there'll be a public sink.
Yeah.
Where you wash your hands.
Yeah.
But the cubicles,
and then there's cubicles
will just be,
where it's a close off.
Yeah.
But even that for me, I think I'm not
But
I don't know. This might sound pro woman, you get me? But I think the gallum should have their own privacy.
No, I hear what you're saying.
You get me? Because they have, you get me? They have more private parts than us.
Women,
they have periods, and we don't have that, bro. I think the gallum should have their own space.
But that's because that's how we were raised.
No, but it's
because what?
No, it's not. No,
it's religious as well. Because it's even we're going a bit political.
No. But what I'm saying is, you're not wrong. You're not wrong for what you're saying. What I'm saying is, if the future is going to be unisex toilets, for the kids now, they should get used to it now. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, but I hear what you're saying. But the problem is,
even my youth would be like, yo, dad, imagine man went toilet and then.
But that's because
J Dean's in there.
But that's because of what he was used to.
No, but Taze, you're forgetting. It's nothing to do with what people are used to. It's to do with the wrong-uns. That's what we're talking about.
Because there's always be. That's my point. Yeah, you could prevent things from happening.
Yeah, there's more
because imagine, God forbid, it's just one man and one young girl in there, and then that one man in there is a nonce, and then What? Because there's a unisex toilet. You're making it easier, blood. And there's no cameras in a toilet.
Because think about this here. If you go to a
because
toilet,
it's a privacy, innit?
if a woman walks to a toilet and sees a man in the toilet, for example, yeah, now she can be like, what are you doing in here? She can run out, it's avoided. Whereas if that's a toilet where man and women can go, she won't know if he's on a mad thing because he's
allowed to be here.
Allowed to be in there. So he can just, I'm not saying...
you know, opportunists as well.
Yeah,
they might will see that as an opportunity.
Okay, again...
That's the issue for me.
I don't even have daughters.
I don't care about a unisex toilet because whatever it is, what it is. But I'm just saying for opportunists that want to prey on people, they can just wait in the toilet at a quiet moment or a quiet time when not as many people are around. And that's all I'm saying. That's my only issue.
But in the grand scheme of things, is that not an extreme situation?
No. Because SA happens to people. And remember, put it this way.
SA and ours is happening all the time.
Even if it's just one or two women. Look at the drink
thing they got now. Like, I'll give you a story. My girl's cousin, she goes to uni in Nottingham. And then she went out on a night out. She's out with her gal. Somebody stabbed her. But when they've stabbed her, they've drugged her. So then they're getting her now, about to put her in the cab. Luckily, some random youth who don't even know my girl's cousin has said like, yo, this girl looks a bit drunk. Like, yo, you're not going with her, bro. And she's like out of it. She's like, and he's like, nah, it's my gal, it's cool. And he's pulled her away like and said, nah, you're not going. And sat her down, got in her bag, got her phone. Then like somehow got in her phone. And then like started ringing people like, yo, rang her mum, yo, rang, yo, any of your friends around, someone come pick her up.
That's a good
This
guy,
is Nottingham, bro.
Yeah.
She's 19, blood.
And
they got this thing where you can just walk up to a gal and just prick her in her arm. And because you're in a club, everything's close. Man bunks you, you're going to just think, oh, sorry. You're not going to know that you've been... She had to get a HIV test and all them things because the blood...
Yeah, straight in the blood.
Obviously, she bust case because everything come back Chris. But, you understand? Like,
and also, I know you're saying it's an extreme case, but even if it's one girl a year, that's enough.
That's enough, blood.
That's enough, bro. So that's my thing. And also, back to the school thing, my thing is, I feel like it's great that you teach kids everything because they have more knowledge than we will have because our generations before are very closed-minded with certain things. That's cool. But my thing is how you teach. Because at the end of the day, if I'm an atheist and you're trying to teach my kid about Jesus Christ or Islam, in my household, we're atheists, bro. I don't care what you're teaching over there. This is nothing to do with, nothing personal to the school. The life we live, I pay the bills. My child is within my care. We don't believe in God around here. So at the end of the day, that parent is within their right to say, I don't need to teach my kid about
but certain topics are a bit
I'm just saying in general.
But being aware, being taught.
Being taught about it is fine.
It's different to trying to convince.
But being told this is what you have to is very different to. Remember in religious education you learn about Judaism, Islam, Christianity. But they didn't tell you have to be Muslim or you have to be...
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the conversation
they just told you about it.
The conversation that my daughter, because we had this conversation the last parents' evening, because she mentioned it that, what's this whole like conversation around gender and like the war? And I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, well, we had a lesson today where they were talking about would we be influenced by certain products if it was coloured a certain way in regards to like, like old school adverts will make, if it's targeted, toys are targeted at boys, it predominantly blue and women and girls would be pink. So she was like, they were discussing whether we'd be influenced if it was green or purple. And I asked her, would you? She was like, if I like the product, I don't care what colour it is. I don't care if it's a boy or a girl playing with it. If I like it, I want it done. So she was confused why they were even having this conversation. So I had to explain to her that when I grew up, more time, if it was targeted at boys, it would be blue. And if it was targeted at girls, it'd be pink. And she was like, oh, okay, I understand why the colours were important now. So now it's just like awareness, but it hasn't got as deep as like for example, the post that went viral on Shea Bar the other day where they're talking about teaching year 8s and year 9s how to masturbate and all them things there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I remember when we was in year 6, they showed us how to put a condom on, but they never taught us how to masturbate.
Even then, the condom thing, you was laughing at the teacher.
Yeah, because when they
was never a serious teacher.
When they pulled out that little flipping fake dildo, and then you got to rub it, like, I was like, brother, like, I'm not touching that, like, whoa, bro. Whoa, miss, that's that. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that, like, yo, bro.
I remember my school, they showed us a video of a woman giving birth. Bear man threw up.
But I remember the first time then they showed. I remember when we had sex ed in year 6. Yeah, it was every Monday, 11 o'clock, and then like we had this. Like we never had a door. We had it was like a pull thing, and then they'd pull it shut, it was like a wardrobe shutter thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so they'd shut it, and so no one else could walk past and see in it. But I remember the first time we saw titties like in front of our teacher, blood. The whole class started busting up.
Like, we had a supply teacher.
All the girls were like, why are they showing the boys the tits? Like, we were like, look at this.
That's what I'm saying. Even mentality-wise, kids are quite young. Like they'll just start laughing when they see certain things.
blood.
Bro, we had a supply teacher, I think in year 10 or year 11, yeah? And it was a supply teacher. She was only there for like 2 weeks from Australia or whatever. The first thing she said was, I used to be... You know when they introduced themselves? She was like, yeah, so I've come from directing and I decided to give back to the kids, so I become a teacher. Obviously, one of the men was like, directing? What were you directing? Porn? And then you know that the teacher's answer like, something along the lines of like, I'm not agreeing with you, but I'm not also disagreeing. In the man them's mind, blue movie. Straight, like you were doing blue movies.
You're right.
Brother.
Just deny it and say just film.
She never got respect from any of the students. Like every time people knew they were going to like, what I used to direct porn? Oh, fuck her, man. She lasted 2 weeks.
Yeah, but she done it to herself.
Yeah. In my mind, like, why would you say that?
Youths that,
brother?
Yo, like,
are you dumb?
A bunch of year 11s.
Like, that's
yeah. She
dumb,
fumbled. She wanted to be like down with the kids. So let me just be transparent. Nah, didn't work. But in my mind, I was like, bro, she really said that. She just said, these times she might not have been directing porn. It might have just been like risque content. We don't know in it. But the way she answered.
Man said Emmanuel 4.
Aye.
Remember them films?
In her mind, porn. 2 weeks. She lasted 2 weeks and that was it. Supply teacher. Myth.
Peak.
So do you live here? Like, or you're in between America and
I'm
the UK?
back and forth.
Okay, cool.
So I got an apartment in Jersey, and then my girl's got a spot here.
He said that weed is legal in New York now.
Yeah, blood.
Oh, do you know?
And Jersey.
No, it's legal to smoke, but there's something illegal because when I was there last time, they were saying that the black brother, the mayor, is it the mayor? You know what I'm talking about? Was saying that like basically he needs more power because all he can do is shops that sell weed. He can give them a $250 fine, but that's all he can do.
Mm-hmm.
He said he needs more power, but I'm like, wait, what's going on here? So it's like I think you can smoke it and have personal use, but you can't sell it or something like that.
Oh, that's the same as like anywhere else that's legal.
No, but in like for example LA, like you can sell it.
No, but you've got coffee shops in America.
Yeah.
I mean New York.
No, but what I'm saying
Like
is
proper.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed
coffee
to
shops
that sell weed.
No, but they've got official ones, like where they've got like the licenses and then they've got the illegal.
If you got a license, you can sell weed.
So you see the bodegas.
Yeah.
They're the illegal ones.
Okay.
So they're shutting weed out the bodega.
Oh yeah, obviously that's illegal anyway. But I'm saying if you have a license, you can sell weed.
If you got a license, you can shut weed.
Yeah, it's like Amsterdam.
Yeah, it's like damn. So it's like Cali. Yeah,
but America's
Denver.
weird though, because all the different states have their
They got their own laws.
Bro, it's like they're different countries, bro.
So whenever I go to a state, I have to Google. I'm like, yo, what's the weed laws?
That's why a lot of
Because
rappers
some of them it's like, yo, the weed laws are mad.
That's why some rappers get done with the gun thing because they're
Yeah,
thinking,
cause
bro,
Boosie now, innit? He got caught with a thing.
But his thing's mad because he got caught on Instagram.
Yeah.
Walking.
He was walking.
It's hilarious because he had an interview on, I think it was, I can't remember what it was on. He was like,
It's TMZ.
I just want to talk to Ja Morant, man. I need to talk to him. Let's give him advice. 4 days later, man's got the
He's got the whap.
tucked into the back of
in
his
his
jeans.
back. But
Then man
that's
quit
where
on
he's got
Insta as well.
Ain't he got a gun license though?
Yeah, but different depends.
But he was in his state.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because he's from Louisiana, no?
He lives in ATL.
ATL.
He lives in ATL.
But like far out.
But the thing is, remember, with America, I think certain felons, if you got a felony, you're not allowed a gun.
Yeah, because if you're a felon and you get bagged with a gun, you're finished.
Yeah, and I think he's a felon.
In certain states, because it's like that Crip Mat thing. He got caught with a gun in Cali, bang, gone.
Serious.
Yeah, because flipping that madman, Charleston White, he was talking and he was like, yeah, no one's talking about Boosie, innit? Because they know he's gone. They're like, and he started breaking it down like, yo, he bust the M. Like, they want him. It's like OJ. As soon as they get him, they bang, they got you now. They're going to bag you. Now they've got Goosey. Now they got Boosie. They're going to bag him. Like, no one's talking about it. Normally when someone gets bagged, it's everywhere.
He's got 25, innit?
35.
35, bro.
It's 35.
Yeah, bro.
But he had time already before. So what's that added onto him?
I don't know. But he's got 35.
But Boosie, they're gonna finish him, blood. They're gonna wrap him, bro. That's what the word is, blood. Like Boosie's my guy, bro. Like for me, he's like I always like whenever I see his posts, whenever they post him like on whatever, any form of thing, I'm always going in the comments and I'm like, protect Boosie at all costs. Because
he's
majority of what he says, is the truth, blood. Is the absolute truth, blood. Like, even when it comes to like the whole
Put your pussy on live, I'll give you $1,000.
that was hilarious, blood. Like, you get me? Like, even like the snitching thing, like obviously, like, yeah, crime is bad and all that, but nah, I'm not with the snitching.
So what's your favourite tune on Gunna's album?
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't fuck with them.
I heard
You know what? The thing is, well, yeah,
bruv.
I never.
I was cold, bro.
Do you know what? I never listened to him. Never. Like, for me, like, I like to listen to rappers that actually do what they're saying. And like, I'm not into this. Like, I can look at him and be like, this nigga ain't doing what he's saying. Like, look at him, bro.
Yeah.
He's soft on the street. He's around bad man, but you ain't putting no work in.
Yeah.
You understand? So I like to. Like, I still listen to Max B, bro. Free my guy.
Yeah, free the way.
He's out soon still.
Nah, they've been saying that, bro.
No, apparently he's supposed to be, because he said it on...
Yeah, but they flipping. This has been going on for every summer. They say
He's got a podcast, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Max B.
Yeah, it's got a
Yeah,
podcast. They talk about the crime.
The whole. It's
The
like
whole
there's
thing.
episodes.
Yeah.
Is that 6 episodes?
I think I listened to 2. I actually need to finish it.
Yeah,
That was a botched job, blood.
but it's there's no video. It's literally listening.
Yeah, audio.
I fell asleep on it. I had to flipping go listen, but it's proper. I love him, bro, but
You fucked up, man.
he fucked up, bro.
Yeah, he
Like,
fucked up.
they went to 3 hotels to look for the youth. They went to the hotel. She was like, this ain't it. They went to another one. This ain't it. They were driving for about 3 hours, blood. And then they finally found the hotel, bro. They went to about 3-4 hotels, and then finally the hotel was the one where the youth was in. If they had just gone to the first one and said, oh, fuck it, this is the wrong one. Can we go back to New York? Because it was in Jersey.
It's mad. But what's it called? Conspiracy.
Yeah, he got conspiracy.
Yeah.
Conspiracy to rob, conspiracy to kill, firearms.
Yeah, it's techie, man.
It's bad.
I'm gonna finish that actually. But we gotta leave soon, so are you gonna do the 5 questions and then we bust out?
But I even did with the Ovi, I forgot, bro.
I shout out Ove.
Yeah, he's man them as well, innit?
He's from the he's a Mill Hill man. You know what I'm saying? He lived a good life.
Welcome to the
I
good
swear
life.
down, like, he lived a good life.
Well, he said it on his episode as well. He said that because we were talking about his not character, but like his persona in Love Island. And he's like, listen, I'm from an area where like if you start behaving as if you're someone that you're not, you'll get found out very soon. And it's true. Also, I didn't see the appeal in being like road and go home where?
Yeah.
My mum and dad. But you might keep that persona, bro. It's not, I don't need all of that, bro. It don't make it's not gonna last, bro. Forget the roads. It's not gonna last at home.
Because he's Northwest. Because he's Northwest.
Bro.
And you're going
Man will come Northwest, man, at your yard, cuz.
Bro, it's long.
Man ain't like for catch him on road. No, man's going to your crib, bro.
It's long, bro.
Your mum, your nan is peak, bro.
And the funny thing about certain man is they can phone, man. I didn't have anyone to phone.
Yeah.
That's what people forget. The relationships.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you get into a palaver.
Like, I'll get into a man and be like, I'll ring my cousin. Hey, blood, you know my man. I tell him to fucking fix up, blood.
And before you know
I said that, I got you, cuz.
phone calls. It's done. Before you've even got home.
Yeah, before I get you on, I get a call. It's done. All right, say that.
So when they see each other out, it's like, all right, cool. Me, who am I phoning, bro? Who am I phoning? Like, yo, I might call DZ, and DZ might be like, yo, but DZ's a one-man soldier. So for DZ, it's just like, all right, cool. DZ might know a couple man, but I don't have gel man that I can phone. So in my mind, I'm like, just stay out of trouble, Tazer. Keep your nose clean. Go home. Because then when I'm bringing bad man to my dad's like, who's this black dude in my face? Who's this guy? I'm telling him, yo, he's a bad dude. I don't give a fuck. He's being rude to me. I'm slapping him. Like one time, my dad nearly got sticky once. I said, Dad, please. I had to get angry at my dad because in my mind, I'm like, Dad, these man will smoke you. Like you might grab 2, but 16 of them will rush you. So we don't need it right now. Dad, please just go inside. And he looked at me and he's like, all right, cool. And then he went inside and then literally nothing came from it. But let's say my dad, he's outside just having a smoke, you know. These dudes walked up to him like, Tazer's dad and he's like, yeah, he's like, what? You kiss your teeth at me. I'm like, luckily, I saw it from the window, so I ran downstairs. I'm like, yo, you man, like, you don't know he's my dad. Like, what, go on? They're like, nah, but he's looking at man funny. I said, don't do that. He ain't looking at you lot funny. He's minding his business. Don't do that. My dad's getting angry, like, why are they talking about, I'm a big man. I said, Dad, please. It was my mum just, my mum says it all the time. So I went to Tesco today. I saw the whoa boys. That's what she calls them.
The what? The whoa boys?
Yeah, whoa, like, whoa, yeah. That's why that video with Mo. Should I get a Tik Tazer? Mum was rattled. You know that I'm at the Tesco, yeah, by the IKEA.
Yeah.
And some youth's walking past with his hand tucked in his trousers, looking in the whip.
Yeah.
So my mum's like, tapping me. I'm like, Mum, he's cool. So he's shouting me out, yo, Tazer, 3 shots, what, God? Mum's like, whew. I thought it was one of them.
Boom!
Oh my God.
My mum was shook. I'm like, Mum, come on,
Why
man.
does everyone in Northwest walk around like that as well, bro?
Bruv, I don't get it.
Everyone walks out with their hand in their waist, bro.
You need to go Harsden, I'm telling you.
Brother, it's mad.
Just taking Harsden for what it is, like prime time,
And
Saturday
it's different.
at 5.
It's different now.
Bro, you'd laugh. You'd just
Yeah.
like, one Donald's out there. I went there because Zeke's was doing like a food giveaway.
Okay.
So I've gone there randomly. I've just walked down. Everyone's shocked. Oh, you're in Harsden. Or went to the Caribbean shop, bought a food, whatever. Then I bucked my brethren and he's like, yo, Taze, what can I get them 4 teas? I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, I'm a circle back. And then he's tapped my brethren and he's like, yo, what are you saying? You got some weed? My brethren's like, yeah. My brethren looked at him like, wait, hold on. How many spliffs you had? This is like my 10th one. Today? Oh my, bruv, it was Saturday, 4 p.m. Man's on his 10th spliff. I'm looking at him like, he's the main reason why I said I'm going home. Like, I don't want to be around man like this. 10th spliff and you're about to buy another more weed. Yeah, this is mad. And he's just standing on the high road all day. He ain't got
10th weed, you know.
He ain't got
10th
no
spliff.
motive today. What you today? Nah, just chilling, bro. 10th spliff. And also, you can have a conversation where he's talking to you about real life stuff.
Brain is fried.
Nah, his brain's cool, but he's just on his 10th spliff. He's been doing this all day.
I can't lie. That's
Desensitized.
I bun a lot of weed, you know.
Bro.
I bun a lot of weed, blood. I can't lie. My girl's like, you want another one?
How much you reckon you go for a day?
It depends.
I said 10.
Wait, hold on. So you proper smoke and you get that angry?
Yeah. It
See
does.
if he didn't smoke.
I've been
Bro!
smoking. I've been smoking. Yeah.
Brother.
Somebody out there. I'm a yardie blood, so remember the fire dead there, you know. You understand?
What's your co-host's name?
Zah.
The short one.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to chuck him?
Nah.
He's angry.
He's a heavy ute, pause.
Hey,
Yeah, he's a wham ute, you know.
hey, nah. The way there's one where
I see you hotting up one time. There was on a clip and there's like other white guys in the studio and you're just hotting up bare man.
What, outside?
Yeah, they try to come in
Inside the studio.
They try to come in my stream. So we were losing and they try to come in my stream.
Yeah,
and
so
I
they
was
came
like,
from outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
And I was like, yo, you man mad, like, yo. I just started ripping the shit out of them, blood.
The one the brother looked scared. There's one that I think it was he wearing headphones or something. He just looked scared from
Yeah.
So what's it like working there?
It's, they're weird.
It makes it interesting.
And I tell them as well, like, you lot are fucking weird. Like, none of you are like me, bro. You get me?
What
Like,
about Wallow and that? Have you bucked them?
Yeah. Like, when Gilly comes London, man gets his weed in it.
Oh, okay.
You get me? Like, he tried to disrespect the weed. And then I saved our reputation.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
I had to make a couple calls and say, yo, where the 10 code there? Let me pull up, blood. You get me?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Gilly and Wallow, they're good people, man. I'm more close to Gilly than Wallow. You get me? Like, when I see Wallow, nothing but love. But Gilly, like, you get me? I think because we bun weed and like, I think if you look at Gilly and Wallow, Zah's like Wallow and I'm like Gilly. I'm the mad one, like, I'm the energetic one, like, I'm the rowdy one. Whereas Wallow's like, you get me, the peaceful one, trying to do the whole positive thing. You get me, man's doing fake stabbings and them thing there, like,
That
I'm
was
like, yo,
too
Wallow.
funny,
And
man.
then the Fed was like, yo, you okay? Yo, I'm okay, man. He's like, oh shit. he's like, yo, I'm okay, man. Like, yo, you want to get involved, officer?
Yeah, man.
Like, I'm talking to these kids, man.
Man
I'm like, nah, Wallow's mad.
Man put ketchup on his head. It was on the floor. I was like, what?
I said, this guy's moving crazy, blood.
Hey.
But like, I fully rate his thing though, because man done 18 years
Yeah.
straight, you know.
Yeah, that's mad.
Like, that's mad.
And to
like.
come out and still have his mind together.
Yeah, his
and
whereabouts, and you get me. He's doing well, man.
their banter together is too
It's
funny.
crazy. Like their thing, I watched Drink Champs, Because like Nori's fucking hilarious, blood. You get, and I watch it and I'll bun Zoots and when I watch Drink Times, I actually go shop and buy a bottle of Henny.
You're
And
drinking
like,
with them.
Yeah, and I'll do it like when they do like flipping the
Salud. Shot.
and like my what's his name? Effins there like when the like, bro, I'm getting gas like when they do the shots with slime.
Yeah.
You see yes, no, or both. When like whatever they do the answer, I do the shot, blood. So it'll be like 4 in the morning. I'm there like, man, my girl will come in. Like, she's like, babe. I'm like, yo. I'm like watching Nori right now. She's like, you gotta do the school run. I'm like, don't worry about that. I'll drop the kids, man. I'm doing the school run at a half 8 with my hoodie tight. The sun's beaming. I'm like,
I'm still drunk, you know.
I'm still drunk, blood.
It's the questions Nori asked though. Nori sneaks in the questions sneakily.
Yeah.
So you said you ain't fucked in 12 years.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It's like,
Like,
yeah,
but the way you just drop it, bro, it was like.
and then he's like, yeah, man, let's get my pop for 12 years.
I said, pour him a shot.
Hey, Nori is too funny, man. Yeah, he's funny.
He's too funny. And then Effins there with his fucking, he's got his own drink, blood, his homemade thing. The Cuban homemade, he's got
Concoction.
that. Oh my God, that concoction was crazy, blood. You know them Cubanos, blood. They drink different.
Their podcast, like even you know, like when they were going through the whole, there was a time on the timeline when people.
What, the Kanye time?
Yeah, and people going through like, is it even
yeah.
relevant? Yeah, it's relevant. Let's not do that.
It's very relevant.
It's very relevant because he's asking the questions.
Yeah,
because he's plugged in, whether you like it or not.
That's
like,
the thing.
These people again goes back to the whole conversation about
and he's
relationships.
a real dude.
Yeah.
Like he's a real Queens nigga, bro. Like yo, QB,
CNN and them days.
They put don't put dirt on Nori, bro.
He said something.
Nori's albums are cold as well, bro. Yeah,
He said something that was like, I never thought about it like that. He goes, I'm the only podcast that had to deal with Diddy, Nas, and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Mm.
And like, if you think about that, that's mad. It's either one or the other. He said all three.
But the thing is, remember, he was bridges with all three of them.
That's what I'm saying. So he goes like, I got on the phone with Diddy, we worked something out. Got on the phone with Jay, worked something out. Spoke to homeboy Nas, worked something out. And he gets a bit more flavor when he goes on the Joe Budden podcast. And he's like,
I don't like. Nah,
You're not Joe Budden. Seriously.
I don't really F with him, man. He's always trying to like indirect Gilly and you get me. I don't really like it. Like I see you try to send. Who did he try to send shots at Cam?
Nah. I know he fired shots at Gilly for the window.
Yeah, because his bed was by the window or something. I said, bro, like, what's
a headboard? Yeah,
headboard by a window? I said, bro, who cares, bro? Like,
no, but it's the way.
I can't let it was funny though.
But it's the way I can't even lie. I laughed as well. I was like, I can't even. I said, yo, Gilly can't see this, you know.
That's when you know it's funny when like you don't agree with it, but
you
you're
don't
like,
agree with it. I was like, nah, that was funny though. Still, I didn't say, yo, you got the bed block in the window.
in the primary bedroom.
Primary bedroom. It's the way his voice blood. You're taking the piss, blood.
Because the way Joe Budden's been like an English teacher. Like, like his use of the English language is quite sick. Bro.
His pronunciation is crazy.
Bro, I can't be fucking with niggas whose headboard is covering a small window in the primary bedroom. I said, Jesus.
Because he breaks it down, you think about it like, why is there a window there, man?
Yeah. I was like, yo,
that bedroom's in the basement.
He's just there taking shots, blood. I was like, nah, that's peak, fam.
They kind of does that,
Cam's thing, though.
Yeah, Cam's thing's hilarious, bro.
Because like, I'm a Harlem nigga, innit? So like Dipset. It's from early.
Yeah.
So like Cam's always like had a personality. You get me? Like, and he knows ball because he was a baller.
Yeah.
You get me? So Mace as well. So when I saw them link up, I said, this is gonna
bro, when they talk about basketball, it's too funny, bro.
Bro, you see the Kim K thing?
And they don't give a fuck either.
When he was saying it for Kim K, he's like, bitch, you out here talking about Kylie? If we did your lineup, you got influencers, you got rappers, you got football, you keep it through everything.
I said, where should be Reggie Bush?
He said, Reggie Bush.
That other basketball nigga that never made the team.
Yeah, then you had Kanye. Then you dump Kanye when the fuck Pete Davidson.
Man, like Ski? Hey, Cam is too dumb.
And then Mason's there like, it ain't right, man. I'm like, nah,
even when they speak about Jordan's son and Pimpin. He's like,
Jordan's jealous, man. That nigga fucking your son. I said, no way,
hey, He said, we got the video. He said, you know, there's a video of people where he points at his Jordans and he says something like 6 because he wouldn't have won it without Jordan. He goes, we got the video. We pull up the tapes. You missed that nigga, though, man.
It's the way he does it.
I said, you love that nigga.
You love that nigga.
You love that nigga.
I was like, no way, blood. His thing's too funny,
That show's
fam.
too funny, man.
The Stephen A episode was lit as well.
I saw the one with my man from
The Pivot.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
He's
it
trying
was-
to get...
Brandon
trying to
Marshall.
And it was like insert Chris Paul, and it was like, hey, that was wild. Yeah. That was wild. Yeah.
They got a Latino version, you know.
Is
I saw it today, but they're talking about baseball.
Yeah, that's old, man.
What do you mean it's old? It's on Cam set.
Oh, I thought you meant Pivot.
No. Cam.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I saw it today. I was like, it came up on my TV. I was like, wait, what's this? So, but I don't know who they are because I'm not in that community.
Well, I'll be trying to grow their channel and all that.
Yeah. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Cause remember that Daddy Yankee thing? What's my man? Bad Bunny.
Oh,
That-
yeah.
Brother, I never really heard the tune.
Bro, I've never heard of him.
First episode. So
Shit.
it is what it is in Spanish.
Nah, he's going clear.
Yeah, look.
Because remember, he's...
Oh, do you know what I've heard about that? Someone said that. Someone said to me that, have you thought about doing free shots in other languages? And I'm like, nah. He's like, because there's people in other countries that don't speak English. So they might get your thing. So if you have...
Yeah, but it's a translating.
Brother.
Yeah.
But like,
How are they going to get the same tone?
yeah, but if you get French speak, because remember, think about if you get a French speaker,
That's like majority Africa.
how many people understand?
Yeah, I know, but a French speaker that's going to say what I said in the exact tone.
But they won't know. You won't know the
We
tone.
can trial it because obviously Mr. Beast does it. A lot of his content has been translated in bare different, and he's got YouTube. Like he'll have YouTube Poland, Mr. Beast Poland. And all his content that he does in America, he'll have it on a Polish YouTube channel, and then they can watch it. And a lot of them transition and grow their audience outside
Mental.
of their territory.
So
that
what, I
way.
should start like a Troops French.
Yeah,
Like a Troops TV
I
French.
think
because
no,
you have French Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Or Spanish.
Or
Because
Spanish.
in terms of America,
Yeah,
Spanish is
America.
massive.
Yeah.
But it's just the translation.
And when I go uptown, they think I'm Puerto Rican. When I go into the shop,
Dominican,
I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, Jamaica, England, no Spanish. Oh, sorry, my friend. You look Puerto Rican. You look Cuban. You look this. You look that. You look
Aye.
Dominican. It's always it's Dominican.
yeah,
You look Dominican.
I want to live in America for maybe just like a year.
Where? If you go East Coast, you gotta go New York.
I want to move there. I would move there tomorrow, but obviously I
ATL?
got to. Either ATL Houston.
Yeah, because you go there a lot.
Yeah, I go there a lot still. I've been there for a bit, man. I'm having like withdrawal symptoms, but
I think I'm going next week.
to New York.
Yeah, I gotta sort my visa. But I gotta be in the country to sort it. It's
Yeah.
some weirdness, blood. I don't know. I can't do it from
I
here.
was supposed to link up when I was in New York, but it just didn't work out.
Oh wait, are you
Yeah.
are you here because the season's done? So when the season starts, you're back.
So it's like split in it. So I'll do like September till October, come back for like a week. It's my youth's birthday, and then I'll go back out till Christmas,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll come back till like March, and then go back out till May, and then come back for summer holidays.
Oh, okay. That's how you patterned it. Yes.
Now, when I first patterned it, it was moving to New York, but then you find loopholes.
Yeah.
You get me? And then I worked my way, and I said like, "Yo, I'm capable of doing it from here as well."
Yeah.
When they saw that the thing keeps moving, they were like, "All right, cool, you can do what you're doing." So I kind of control when I go and when I stay here.
That's sick, man. But yeah, love for coming.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it,
I'm on,
man. Always. It's
I'm
long overdue, man.
You
know what
get
I'm saying?
me?
So
Good convo. There's definitely another 1 or 2 hours, so you got to come back.
yeah, you'll come back.
Yeah, it's
still.
mad. We run it again, blood.
And if you're here, we got a live show, August 19th,
I'm here still.
02.
I see it.
Yeah, pull up, man.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, pull up, man.
No, I'm there still.
You can bum rush the stage as well, just on an angry team.
Hey, yo.
Come on, man.
Where's Mace
Ambush,
with
ambush.
the
With the gavel.
That was crazy.
You right. I'm fucking up. My bad.
I love for coming through, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, bro.
Nah, come on.
Have you got anything you want to plug? Let them know like they can catch your show or whatever. Like,
Yo, Troop TV on YouTube, Troops AFC on Insta and Twitter. Snapchat, I don't really post still. You get me? But yeah, they're the main places to catch, man. You don't know.
cool, man. Love, bro.
Come on.
I'm gonna follow you.